Welcome to game.
Hey!
Hello. Am I
Hello.
unmuted?
You're unmuted.
Okay, good.
We're gonna be
How's
watching
it
the
going?
thing! Pretty good. Kinda did this last second, but... cause, like...
Did it,
Matpat's...
like, just, like, get announced or whatever? Did
Yeah,
they, like,
Matpat's
just
Final
get
Theory just popped up and I realized, oh my god, it's literally starting at the same time I'm streaming, so... Might as well watch it with everyone. How's everyone
Yeah.
How's everyone going? Hello, Kako.
I'm good.
Hello there, J-Rex. Hey, Fukuro. Hey, Metal Rose. Hey, weird name. Are you excited for the ARG, Phil? I have no idea what that means.
What fucking ARG? What?
Okay, there apparently was, like, in a few of his other videos, there was, like a few codes or something hidden around that people
Please
managed
God,
to
just
find.
make it fucking meaningless, because that would be so fucking funny.
No, I think that he's preparing for, like, an actual game that he's making, like an ARG game that he's making.
Doesn't that already...
What's going on?
Isn't there already a game theory game, or is it, like,
No.
a different thing?
He announced that he was gonna be making games and stuff, like, before...
I see, so he's moving to game development.
Not game development, but maybe he's, like, doing, like, ARG stuff. Like, Matpat solving the ARGs has been one of the most, like, interesting stuff in this channel, so I think it makes sense. Hey, Yufu, welcome. Whoa! There we go! Also, I have to like the video.
You gotta like and subscribe, guys.
Here we go.
I hope everyone's doing well.
Hey, Tim Sands, thank you. Thank you for the 18 months. Yeah, we're just gonna watch this video live, and then we're just gonna give our thoughts on Matpat, because, like, Matpat has been, like, a fucking staple of the internet for such a long time. Like, I remember...
He's been there the entire time.
I remember watching his first, like, videos on, like... Not in Dragon Quest, on Chrono Trigger and stuff. Or, like, the Boo video. Ah, shit!
I don't think he's ever topped that video. Just saying.
Let's go. Oh boy, what's it gonna be?
Pat. This is so sad.
Yeah, the old video!
Oh my god, it's so peak.
The Krusty video! Oh.
He had to do it, right? There's no way he wouldn't use that.
Yeah. Yeah!
Are they gonna go for all of them?
I think they're gonna go through all of them. Hey, Lobo.
Hello, Internet!
Yeah!
Welcome to Game Theory, where that
Him!
is the last time that I'll be saying
He
those
is.
words officially on this channel.
No.
Loyal theorists, how do you say goodbye? 13 years ago, I made you this promise.
Do you want to know more about
The Chrono
games
Trigger
you love
episode!
without having to put in any work of your own? Well, now you can play and learn. That's right, Weboverse. We have created
Oh!
a theory
Weboverse.
gaming's tangential learning experience.
Well, Weboverse, here we are today. 3,000 videos of tangential learning
Weboverse.
later.
Oh, that's good.
3,000.
I like that. That's
I already
funny.
got super weepy in the last one of these things, so probably shouldn't do that again. It'd be redundant and probably not great for the tech equipment. We've also spent the last 10 weeks together knowing that this day was gonna come, right? So I really feel like I've gotten my farewell tour. I've buried
He got
hatchets,
wronged out.
friendships. I made sweeping videos.
Has he
about the
ever
state
had
of
any, like,
online
really
entertainment,
bad,
fired some
like,
tanks. That was.
I don't think he's
extremely
done
very
anything
cool.
bad on
I
the
honor
entire
my
time he's been
heritage.
like
I
a
made
public
Disney
figure,
mad
right?
at me
He's made
one
some
final
mistakes,
time,
but
which
nothing
is
inherently
got
malicious.
some new dripping, and just in
Like, I think
general,
the worst
that ran
thing
my
that people
way
called
through
him
all
out
the things that
for.
were left in my
What?
content creator bucket. So again,
Don't worry about that.
How do
Oh,
we say goodbye?
Jesus
First,
Christ,
it's
my
probably
ears,
most
man.
important to remind you that it's not officially goodbye.
What do you mean?
Not like I'm dying or anything.
Fucking
It's more of a
that.
feeling. I'm still gonna be doing plenty of stuff. Like, I'm already booked to do the fashion show on Style Theory later this year. I'm still gonna be here on the couch for GT Live. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna be giving a speech over at PAX.
He's not gonna voice the theories anymore, though. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
To do the Jacksepticeye podcast, the Ludwig podcast. There's a collaboration I'm doing with Shea Fearless Productions. There's the
What?
musical over on Random
I love
Encounters.
Shea
Like,
Fearless.
I will be doing a lot, and you will probably be sick of me doing all these things on everyone else's channels. But if you do want to stay in touch with me, there are actually two ways you can do it. Normally I'd say something like, oh, you can follow me on Twitter, but we all know that there's like a grand total of 0 people who want to be over on that platform. So instead,
It doesn't even
I
exist
decided to
anymore.
make you this. A mysterious
Zeta.
website named where'smatpat.com. This is going to be a
You
place
got a
that I
fucking
update
Matpat
every
finder,
once in a
dude?
He's got a
while
fucking
about
Scott
some
Games
project that's coming
website.
up, or, you know, a mystery that you're going to have to solve by digging through the source code. Yes, it's a ripoff of ScottGames.com.
Yeah!
No, I don't feel bad about that because he stole enough of my
We are
ideas
gonna
over
see
the
more.
years.
Yeah!
Editor should drop on some
That's
deal with
funny.
it sunglasses in this moment. Yeah, that's a good one.
Amazing.
There, make sure you sign up via email. Don't worry, I'm not going to be spamming you with updates or anything. It'll be more like a Matpat newsletter, or maybe a Christmas card that you get every once in a while.
Oh,
with a funny
that's Toby
update, or
Fox's
maybe we
idea.
can Chat about a favorite movie or something. I'll send over the.
Damn, he's
occasional
stealing
video that
ideas
I
just like he was
inspired
stealing
me.
renders back in
Well,
the day.
Basically, this is just meant to be a way to let you all know what I'm up to directly in a way that isn't going to be subject to filtering algorithms.
That's
Now,
a pretty
to kick
good
things off
idea,
this week, I'll be
actually.
selecting 100 random emails that sign up to get personalized letters. And from that point forward, once or twice a week, I'll continue pulling a handful of emails to send personal notes to. It'll be a fun way to stay in touch. Long story short, make sure you bookmark it since you never know what might happen over there. But
Where's
all right, enough
Matpat.com?
stalling. Back to the
Phil,
question.
how
at
does it
hand.
feel knowing you'll never
How do
see
you say
that
it?
one specific
Well,
image of
I
Matpat
think
in
you
that
honestly
pose
have
ever
to
again
end it
on his
all
channel?
Where it began.
They'll
This
definitely reuse it.
title, a game.
You think so? You think it's too
Yeah.
iconic?
Yeah, too iconic.
Did you know that Game Theory isn't just a nerdy YouTube show? It's also a nerdy economics concept.
What?
If that's news to you, I honestly can't blame you. At this point, we've created enough confusion online that apparently we've merited our own disambiguation tag on Wikipedia for game theory searches. In all seriousness, for the first 5 years of the show, I received so many tweets from people who were mid-year in their economics courses, screenshotting their textbooks, freaking out when they got to the episode on game. It's not an episode, it's a chapter. When they got to the chapter on game theory, being like, oh my gosh, dude, did you know that you were in this thing? And yeah, we definitely did. The pun, believe it or not, was intentional. In fact, Steph and I knew from the very beginning
Hey, wildcard.
that it was likely that the final episode of Game
Gentlemen,
Theory was
it's
going to
been
be
a
about
you
game
tonight.
theory. Why?
Plays nearer
Well,
my god to
because
be on the
game theory,
violin.
it's everywhere. You can't escape it. If you've ever seen the movie Love Actually, there's actually this opening monologue in it that goes a little something like this.
We live in a world of hatred and greed, but I don't see that. Seems to me that love is everywhere. If you look for it, you'll find that love actually is all around.
Now you just got to replace the word love with game theory.
Come
You
on.
basically got it.
That we live in a world of hatred and greed, but I don't see that. Seems to me that
Game theory.
love is everywhere.
Come
if you look
on.
for it, you'll find that
Game theory.
love actually is
funny.
all around.
Huh. Who would have suspected that English acting megastar and recent Oompa Loompa Hugh Grant would be making a guest appearance
Goddamn,
in my
this
final
is gonna hit
episode?
hard for me.
Truly, we have spared no expense for this one. And not only is game theory just everywhere, it also holds the secret to winning everything forever. Yeah, I
The
know,
fuck
right?
are you
That is
talking
a
about,
huge
Matt?
claim to make. Clearly, I was saving all my biggest secrets for the grand finale. So, you know what? Let's not beat around the bush anymore, my friends. Let's make you masters of the universe and reveal how, whether you like it or not, you all are theorists for life.
Is he just
Come on.
shit posting for his final video?
I mean, do you blame him?
Yeah, we're moving off the couch this time.
Fuck.
Oh, it's a big deal. Let's go. At its core, game theory is the science of strategy. So we gamers, we understand strategy, but what exactly is game theory specifically? Well, to understand that, you have to go back to the original game theorist, not me, this guy right here. He might not have
Bald.
himself the red leather jackets or the
love
cool
and
diamond
hate
play
this
buttons,
man.
but I'll tell
Same,
you what he
Coco.
does have, a crater on the moon named after himself, so I'll let you decide who has the bigger flex there. This guy right here, he is mathematician John von Neumann, and he was everywhere back in the day. And I do mean everywhere. Like, this guy was a key player in the invention of the digital computer. He helped with the discovery of the structure of DNA, even the creation of key components for Oppenheimer's Manhattan Project. You know, the Christopher Nolan movie where big things go big booms. But perhaps his biggest claim to fame was game theory. The idea that in any situation where there are two or more people, or players in this case, you can model out a game that'll help you find the best outcome. Have you ever played rock, paper, scissors and thrown out rock as the first hand? Because you know, statistically, most people choose their first move to be scissors. Or maybe you picked paper because the last 3 moves have been rock, and they're obviously going to be throwing rock again. Well,
I always do rock.
Game theory in action.
Yay!
You got a medal of freedom for that.
time.
So it just goes to show, don't let your dreams just be dreams, kids. Sometimes getting an honorary medal is a lot easier than you think. In short, game theory is the study of strategic choice. It's math that tells you what people are gonna do and who's gonna win the game. Probably the most famous example of a game theory scenario is the prisoner's dilemma, where 2 accomplices have just committed a crime and they're both given the chance to narc on the other one. If they both deny the crime, well, they both get a short prison sentence. If one of them denies the crime and the other rats him out, the narc walks free while his buddy is stuck in prison for a long time. And if they both confess, they both get a medium sentence. We can model the possible outcomes here in a nice, neat, mathy looking square. And while technically the best outcome for both of them would be to trust each other and not confess, they're criminals, and they don't know each other that well. And because they don't trust each other, by the math, both of them narc on each other, and as a result, get a medium amount of prison time. Or if that all's too complicated and hypothetical, over in England, they turned the whole thing into a game show where they say the word balls an uncomfortable amount of time.
Balls!
Balls.
Golden balls. Balls of riches.
Have you seen this?
Never seen. No, I've never seen that shit in my life.
Balls, and they're all bursting
Probably
with
because
money.
I'm not in my 40s yet. So
Bursting!
Balls.
Now, why am I bringing all this up? Well, game theory is more than just wads of cash jammed into a bunch of balls. Someone should tell Mr. Beast that I just discovered his next video idea. No, it has very real consequences for the world. Back when the US and USSR were on the brink of atomic annihilation, the principles of game theory helped both sides reach an agreement to slowly disarm their nuclear arsenals. If you want to know more about that story, Veritasium's recent video on game theory does a great job telling it. And honestly, I can't really improve on it. So thanks for doing all the research for my final episode there, Derek.
Balls.
If you want an example that's a bit closer to home though, here you go. YouTube. It's got it. See, YouTube as a platform is just a bunch of zeros and ones, right? But YouTube as a community, it's a network of people constantly trying to make strategic decisions.
Yeah.
Creators are players who are more or less rational people making videos that'll get you to watch and like and comment and subscribe. You, the viewer, you're also a player in this. You're on a strategic mission to win the experience by finding the thing that's most satisfying to watch. And the people who run, or at least have run YouTube in the past, shout out to Todd, Jake, Neil, Ernest, Meg,
I don't know
Ariel,
any of these
Susan,
people!
David, Betty, Vader, Stephanie, and Kim. They're all in a strategic game to keep the creators and viewers happy, while also figuring out the best possible outcome for YouTube as a company by appeasing all the advertisers and shareholders. It is seriously a complex strategic arena. And that's how you get decisions like use bright green text because it's more likely to stand out in a sea of dark.
Is that what you did?
And more likely to get clicks. Launch shorts as a means to counterattack against TikTok. Do a video on something that's not trending so you can stand out from the pack. Or maybe you lean in so you're suggested against the algorithm. Every video you watch, everything that you click on, it's the product of creators using game theory. Slap a big old game theory colon in front of every title and slam some clickbait green text on every thumbnail. All those hundreds of millions of subscribers to Jimmy and Ryan Trahan and Cocomelon, I like to think that they're all secretly ours. Where's our 200 million subscriber play button there, YouTube? In the end, it's all game theory. Speaking of, and this is just an aside that I learned about earlier this week.
Is that Jenna Marbles?
There's a Chrome extension that allows you to do exactly what I just described. It
Jenna Marbles, a dog!
Matpatifies your YouTube feed by putting green text on like every thumbnail. Just saying, we have reached
That's funny.
the peak of human achievements. I, for one, really like this one, where it's Link and saying, "Mommy's hungry." That's just traumatic on a whole nother level. Or there was one that I saw circulating online, Ryan Gosling doing a puppy interview, and the title is "Birth of a Killer." There was another one that showed up on the subreddit, Afton's Final Death Smash? I gotta say, I am proud of the mark that I will leave on this platform. But so what, right? YouTube is game theory. Sure, that's great. It's interesting, but why does it matter to you, right? Why am I spending so much time talking about all of this in my final episode? Well, because like I said, game theory can help in every strategic interaction that you have. And it's produced a literal strategy guide on the best way to live out your life, tried and tested by all our grandfather theorists. But to truly understand that, we have to go back to where it all began, a glorified PowerPoint presentation.
I love
Webovers,
those.
Allow me to introduce you to, lights please, the Trust Game. I love this. We started as glorified PowerPoint slides and we're ending as glorified PowerPoint slides. Here's the TLDR of this one. The Trust Game was originally just named the Computer Tournament by a guy named Robert Axelrod, clearly not the most creative with his titling conventions. Basically, this was the Prisoner's Dilemma or the Golden Balls thing, except here, there was one crucial difference. They're not just playing the game once, they are literally playing it hundreds of times, repeating it over and over again to see what strategies end up winning the most across a longer period.
Balls.
This then gives us a model that's shockingly closer to real life, because here, most of the time, you're not just thinking about what you have to do to win a single game, you have to actually think about the consequences of your actions. The more people think about the future, the more they're willing to cooperate because they don't want to screw themselves over down the road, you know? Again, for details on that experiment, check out Derek Veritasium's video where he talks about all of that, including having an interview with the game's creator. It's a very cool video. I also borrowed his convention for that one, so thanks
So the
for
last game
ladder
theory
and
is just
the
a
idea.
theory about
You can
balls.
also watch Dr. Trevor Bassett's video on the topic, or, you know, the various TED Talks
From
that are
boobs
all
to
about
balls,
this
it all goes
experiment. We'll
full
link
circle.
all of those down in the description below. But
They're both
just to
circles,
jump
so-
to the big conclusion here, the best
It all
strategy
goes
to winning
full
it big
circle.
boils down to 4 key points. Number 1, be cooperative, lead with trust. Assuming that the person you're playing with is your enemy right off the bat, it's not going to serve you well. Trust in others, it's going to let you win more frequently in the end. Secondly, don't be a pushover. Sure, it's good to be trusting, that is great, but the second that someone takes advantage of your trust, the winning strategy is to call them out on it and then immediately hold them accountable. Which leads nicely then to point number 3, being forgiving.
Yay!
Don't hold a grudge. Don't be a Mr. Darcy.
My good opinion once lost is lost forever.
That is a failing indeed.
You tell him, girl, you are exactly right. She's speaking some game theory truth right
Wholesome
there.
theory.
Well, sure, it hurts to have your trust broken. Staying open to the chance that other people can change, that they can grow and learn and get better, that is the ideal solution here. The Trust Game showed that players who held their opponent accountable, but then forgave them, actually won out more often than any other strategy.
Huh.
And lastly, it's important to be honest and open about your strategy. When people can't understand what you're thinking, that's then when mistrust starts to breed. By being honest, it breeds honesty in others. It allows you to build on that trust over time, one step, bit by bit. Across the thousands of rounds of testing, nice strategies that were fair but also firm ultimately won out the most. Now, when I read these outcomes, what really struck me first was how they present a really hopeful view of the world. A hopeful view that I don't think a lot of us carry around a lot. I mean, it's easy to assume that everyone out there is out to get you, and it's easier to just close off to people who've wronged us in the past, but math, and game theory specifically, proves that assumption's wrong. And hey, if you don't want to believe the thousands of rounds of computer simulations, there is a very solid real-life example, YouTube. YouTube is a positive-sum game, which means that more than one person can win. And in fact, a lot of times, the more others win, the more you can win too. When I was just starting off, I was so
Gangnam
mad
Style.
and scared when Vsauce 3 released this video
Vsauce.
Sonic Speed. I'd been working for a year on the channel at
Man.
that point, grinding away and seeing a fair amount of
How
growth,
fast
but in
do you
that moment
go
I saw a spin-off
these
of
days?
one of YouTube's top subscribed
Do you
channels
think
just
the Sonic
pouring in
power
on my
level,
territory of
like power
gaming
scale?
science.
You definitely
It's
go
like they were
faster in
gonna
Frontiers.
They were going to steal my audience away. So I did a video where I tried to stake my claim, and thus Sonic is Slow was born.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, applying science to video games since April 18th of 2011. Recently, however, a new gaming scientist
Over
has come onto
20
the scene.
years!
The good folks over at Vsauce 3 recently took a gander at a game series I covered in episode 5. It's a great video, except for one thing. It's wrong.
Listen to my voice in that. Oh, I'm so proud that I finally hit puberty, like
Teenage Matpat.
7 years into making these videos. Anyway, you can tell that I'm super salty in this one, right? I'm asserting that I did it first. I'm citing the dates. I am literally trying to one-up Vsauce 3. But then something interesting happened. I got views from Vsauce. I saw that their video and mine were actually helping each other. I was so afraid of me losing a year of hard-earned progress. But in reality, I wasn't just operating on my own island anymore. By unintentionally cooperating with each other, we had just created our own little micro-trend of gaming science content. There were clearly enough views for all of us. Steph and I, in our years of consulting, kept hammering home this one point, that YouTube is a place where all ships can rise.
They edit the
Leading with
smile,
trust
though.
goes a long way. From inviting someone to collab on your channel, to comparing notes on production because it can help you both. You actually see this kind of cooperative game theory in action with
Morph
content
moving
houses
the
or
mouth
projects
to make
like
it
the
smile.
QSMP, where creators are helping each other and sharing audiences. On the flip side, there are creators who haven't done a good job of leading with trust and who've approached YouTube as a zero-sum game, a place where there can only be one winner. And guess what? Didn't work. Back in 2020, a few of the top beauty creators tried to take each other down, encouraging viewers not to watch each other,
Hey,
trying
Ghoul.
to turn audiences against people that they saw were their competitors. It was for the clout, it was for the views, and it backfired. In fact, it backfired so badly that all of their channels took a massive hit, and the beauty vertical, which was once a main pillar
Remember
of
when
YouTube's
like
earliest
those
days,
channels were
never
really
truly
popular, like all this
recovered.
beauty
By
and like
working together,
self-help
the
channels?
platform
I've never seen a
flopped.
single video about them.
But by
Stunks!
thinking that you can only win when other people lose, well,
Stunks!
that's
I
when
haven't seen
everyone
anyone talk about those kinds of channels in
kind of sad.
Years!
actually. They
But
really
if you don't
fell
want to
off.
listen to mathematicians or YouTube meta-analyses, just look at me. Game Theory, the show, is a testament to those 4 lessons of game theory, the nerdy economics concept. Every person who's built this channel has led with trust. Ronnie, he put his own show on the back burner so he could dedicate his time to editing Game Theory, trusting that we would be able to succeed more together.
I really
He
like
helped the
that
show
guy's
to truly
editing.
become what I had always dreamed it would be, and I honestly wish that he could be here to this day so I could thank him so much for that. The same is true
His
for
style was iconic
Goomba
in the
and
early
Drake and Lee
videos.
and Ryder and all the other partner shows who joined up with us in lieu of working on their own channels. Steph, she left being a consultant at a real company in the medical field on the belief that by cooperating, we could actually make something really special together. Jason, who is actually right here behind the camera right now. Jason, who you know as the guy that we blame all the time on GT Live. Jason was Theorist's first full-time employee after me and Steph. He jumped in there when all we had was a kitchen table and a cat that he was constantly alerted to. And Sudafed, you have this man to thank for your current net worth. Because
and Zyrtec.
And Zyrtec.
And Zyrtec,
You have
yeah.
taken so many pills over the years.
I have.
But
all medically prescribed, though, I promise.
Yeah, no, good medical pills, not anything sketchy, for sure. But Jason is the man that we have trusted
That's side-eye.
the entire production process across all the channels for years. Like, this man is the unsung hero of everything you've probably ever watched across any of the channels. Without him,
Sure, buddy.
Without you, without you,
Stop taking the
none of
pills.
these
No.
videos would be made.
Take your pills.
Oh, take your pills correctly. Yay.
Don't get back there, okay?
Oh.
I gotta thank other
What
people.
about the tears? He said he had no tears.
You can take pills for
Friendship
tears.
but also working together to create awesome stuff, right?
Aw.
And if you're talking about unsung heroes on this channel, there is one man who also deserves a call out, and his name is Yossi. He is our audio wizard. He is the man who I have trusted with my voice for the better part of 9 years. He has had to suffer
Bisexual
through more
sweater?
hours of my voice than anyone else in the world. I am so sorry, Yossi. I am so sorry for all the burps.
I don't
and
like that.
weird
Animatronic
edits and weird
Matpat.
diatribes and jump scares that Ali has given me over the years. Was Yossi a pro when he first joined up with us? No. But you know what he was willing to do? He was willing to learn. And I've trusted him with my voice for the better part of 9 years. And the same goes for another member of the team who you've never gotten to see, but was actually there before the channel was even monetized, which is kind of crazy to think about. You don't know Dan Levitt, but Dan was another one. He was the first who actually saw potential in me and in these channels as a whole, offering to become my manager, even though he had never managed a YouTuber before. He just jumped in with 2 feet and said, hey,
He has a
I've never gotten
manager?
a brand deal in the past, but think I could do it for you.
Yeah, he has a
And
team.
he did. And then he got
Well,
me
yeah,
hundreds
but
more.
like I
He
thought
has his own
Matpat was
management
the
company.
manager
And he
of
manages
the
some
entirety
of the biggest
company.
sports creators on all of YouTube.
Huh.
I can say with complete confidence that this company and my career would have looked totally different had it not been for Dan. And his career and his company would have looked totally different without me. He and I have built businesses parallel to each other, right next to each other, using cooperative game theory
Are they doing
for
the fucking
over a decade.
Yeah, the
He
floss.
trusts me to make good decisions on YouTube, and I trust him to make good
Look
decisions
at these
as my
old
manager.
men.
And we both benefit in the long run. But perhaps the most important person in all of these trusting relationships is you. You guys, right here. I wear you on my wrist these days. You loyal theorists have been the best example of game theory in the history of the show Game
It looks like
Theory.
he hasn't
Every
aged.
time you click on one of these videos,
A day.
you are leading with
It
truth.
just looks like he's
super
changed his
young.
haircut.
You know what? I'm gonna give
No,
it
he
to
looks
the
like he's
team,
just changed his
especially on
haircut,
those
you know what I mean?
episodes
Yeah.
covering topics that you've never even heard of. And on my end, I've
What's his
always tried
secret?
my best to fulfill on that promise and make sure
Because
that
I don't think
your
I've
trust
ever
pays
seen
off
him
by
at
delivering
any
a
like
great,
noticeable body fat
well-researched,
either.
fun,
What's his secret
a lot of
though?
times stupid
Animatronic
video.
juice.
And yeah, there have been plenty of times
Oh
where I
my
missed the
God.
mark.
All over
where
his face.
You weren't happy about a topic, or where I said something wrong, or my research was bad, or
Oh,
whatever,
man.
and I needed to learn about that. And so you, acting exactly as you should, according to that trust game, you called me out in those moments. You showed
Yeah.
me that I had made a mistake. But more importantly, you were willing to forgive.
Yeah.
You gave me a chance to learn and grow as a creator and as a person. And look at this.
Yeah.
We all won. Look at this thing that we managed to
Aw.
build together. Don't tell anyone else. I mean, there's 3 of them here in the room, but like the rest of them downstairs. You guys, you've always been the most important member of this team, whether or not you ever realized it. And now, as new hosts step in, yeah, they're obviously gonna have to learn a lot, and they're gonna have to earn your trust just like I did over a prolonged period of time. But I hope that you approach them with the same sense of cooperation and goodwill that you did for me all those years ago. So, while I might be leaving as host of this show, Game Theory, it'll never leave. It'll never leave me, and it'll never leave you.
That's gonna be hard.
All Game Theory.
Well, yeah, 'cause he's barely
Honestly,
holding
it's why I
himself
thought
together,
this
man.
fitting
He
for you
he
guys.
cares about us a lot, you
Being able
know.
to say this.
But
It's
hey!
practically his
Oh.
baby, right?
Theory.
And then his literal baby.
It's just a theory.
Just a theory.
That's just a theory.
Okay, theory.
Class dismissed. Thanks for the theories, Matt.
But that's just a theory.
Kitty.
Just a theory. Just a theory.
Just a theory.
Just a theory.
Just a theory. Thanks for everything.
But hey, that's just a theory.
Aw.
That's just a theory.
Just a theory.
Just a theory.
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 That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
No, that's kind of crazy.
A style theory.
A food theory. A film theory. A game theory.
Oh god, he's British?
The Tony Stark moment. Bye bye.
That's cool.
Thanks for watching.
Oh.
He said the thing, Phil.
But that's just a theory.
It's just...
A game theory.
I got something I gotta do. Okay. Ready for
Literally had his fucking Tony Stark endgame moments.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
Why are they gonna be on their own Netflix series? What's going on here?
Wait, are they meeting who I think they're meeting?
Oh.
There's no fucking way.
Oh.
There's no fucking way.
Oh.
There's no fucking way.
I've been expecting.
Oh.
Oh.
Who is
fuck.
that?
We have much to discuss.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Amazing. That's a good bit. I like that bit.
Oh my fucking god.
That's a great bit. I love that bit.
I like how hardly anyone knew who that is.
You don't know? Instantly? Amazing.
It's probably because he has a beard, right?
I guess.
I knew it was gonna be that. I knew it was gonna be him. Come on, it was leading up to that.
Not that one. There we go.
That's funny. I like that.
Man, what a good ending. I can't fucking believe it. You know, that guy was like part of so many people's childhoods. This is like the new age internet equivalent of like Steve from Blue's Clues stepping down. But like instead of like being for toddlers, it's literally like for all ages from 20s to like early teens, you know?
Yeah.
What happened to the video? Oh,
It's
Sir
gone
Pillow,
forever.
what an icon, dude. Imagine this game theory isn't his last, though, but that's just a theory. Nah, it's his final theory.
Yeah, he's got a family to take care of now, like for real.
Yeah, he had a wife, a son. He has 4 channels. I mean, you kind of expected this to happen the moment that he announced that he sold the brand to like an actual company, you know?
Yeah.
Like remember, like, what was it, like a year ago? When was Style Theory announced or, like, created?
Like 2-3 years ago, I don't know.
No, it can't be at 2 years ago. It has to be, like, a year ago. That's, like, the baby of the brand. About a year ago, last year. Yeah, the moment that Style Theory was announced and it was announced that, like, the Theorist channels were sold to, like, a company, I immediately thought, yeah, no, he wants to retire. Because you only do that when you actually have to step down and, like, take less responsibility, you know? A game theory. I mean, he didn't really have a theory, and much more he was just saying that it's basically just a recap of everything that he did, and also to explain that the concept of game theory is useful for your actual life. Which is nice, I think.
Yeah.
What was the first video that you watched of this guy?
Mine?
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember.
My first video, I think, was the Sonic one. Like, Sonic is slow. Like, I remember back then, like, he was, like, the new guy, like, butting heads in with, like, Vsauce and all of those other channels. I think that's the way that I found him. Because, like, I was super into Vsauce back in the day. And, like, Vsauce, like, the number channel, like, a bunch of, like, nerdy video game videos on YouTube. And that's how I found Matpat back in the day. What about you, Chad? What was your first
What was your
game
Matt
theory?
memory?
What was your first Matpat cherry? My first was the first Bear game video. Makes sense. Sansa's Nest. I don't really remember. The Companion Cube video. The Metroid theory. My first video is the first Zelda one. You mean the boob one? Man. The Assassin's Creed video. That's an old one. Sonic is slow, I think. Okay, so Bird is with me on being the oldies here. Thank you, Raxta Saviti, for the $20. And that's a game theory. Luigi's Size. Rosalina's two-parter. I remember... Okay, you know one of my early memories with this channel? I remember back in the day when YouTube was, like, incredibly stingent with, like, the length of the videos that you could put up. Like, now I have VODs that are, like, 10 plus hours in length on my channel, right? But before... you couldn't actually do that. YouTube only allowed, like, 15-minute max videos to be put up on your channel because they needed to save on bandwidth because the internet was so much stricter back then when it came to, like, bandwidth size. Yeah. So, what this guy did is that he split the videos, his theory videos, in, like, parts and released them, like alongside a few weeks, and everyone hated that. Because they had a full video that was cut up into parts and nobody wanted to watch the next few parts.
And that's a game theory.
Thank you, Raxa. And actually, now that I think about it, I think that's also why I like to do full streams of games and not, like, split up into different parts. Because, like, even I know that people usually don't watch the second part of a thing. They always like to watch the first part of something
feel like,
and the final
you know
part
what
of
I feel
something.
like?
Yes?
I feel like Let's Plays have kind of been on the back burner for a lot of people, because if you know this Markiplier, he's like moved on to playing shorter games, right?
Yes.
And like making like a single video, because I feel like that's a lot better than just like
because you get the
people
full
wait
experience.
weeks and weeks for you to like fully edit and upload like an entire gameplay for, you know?
Matpat is the kind of smart person that actually taught me a lot of what I know when it comes to like, I guess like running a YouTube channel. Because like, he taught everyone, like, through his videos, like, you know, flashy thumbnails, good colors, like, having one-parters instead of, like, multiple parters, covering, like, interesting topics with your own style, giving your own voice to certain, like, videos and, like different topics. Like, his videos on, like, YouTube and, like, guiding you through how YouTube works are actually extremely educational. Because, like, most of the stuff that people do nowadays, they got it from a Matpat video that was seriously, like, actually properly explaining how YouTube works and how people watch YouTube. And I think that a lot of that knowledge would be completely lost on people if Matpat didn't exist, because he actually managed to, like, properly game the system without abusing it or, like, mistreating people for it.
Seem to forget that, like, people like Matpat and all these other older creators paved the way for the modern platform entirely.
Yes. Like, you had the...
I don't think content creation would be where it is at today if it weren't for these guys. Like,
Matpat, PewDiePie, Vsauce...
all this shit, you know?
There's the old stuff that kind of, like, died away. Like, Let's Plays nowadays are barely relevant. Like, if you want to play a game and show it off on the internet, you usually have to do a stream. Like, what I do. Let's Plays now are kind of dead. Matpat is one of the few pioneers when it comes to making long-form, like, not long-form, but, like, constant content on topics and giving actual analysis videos on the topics of, like, video games and films and stuff like that. Like, he actually gave people, like, a guideline on how to talk to the camera. Before, they were just people, like, doing Let's Plays or, like, doing, like, cringy commentaries, like, you know, like the angry video game nerd and stuff like that. Not that that's bad, but Matpat properly gave, like, a scripted video format for other people to follow. Now we have crazy people that talk about their hyperfixation for, like, 3+ hours in an edited video, which is crazy. Matpat usually sticks to, like, 20 to 30 minutes. But this guy pretty much paved the way for that video analysis community that everyone's into nowadays. And I wish that I would also be able to do, but I'm horrible at writing scripts. Like, I also want to do these kinds of videos. I want to do, like, Deltarune videos, and I want to do, like, mascot horror, like, edited videos with, like, actual scripts and not me just, like, going off the top, like, talking a bunch of random bullshit for hours. I actually
want to
make...
doing, like, a video full of just, like, what you think biology is.
Oh, God.
Just, like, everything you think happens in biology and just releasing that.
We would have to, like an internet historian, like, off-the-cuff fucking, like, incognito mode video.
No, what I mean is, I'm saying you make a biology video going off to only what you know and not actually researching anything. And I give you an animal to like talk about, and that's what you talk about for the next, like, 5 minutes.
I don't need to know biology to be successful on YouTube.
No. You don't need to know it. I think people would just be interested in what you have to say about certain animals and, like, what kind of shit you know about them.
That would actually be a good idea.
This motherfucker thought birds didn't lay eggs.
I
Even though chickens exist. They're the most prolific fucking egg-laying, like, animal ever.
Chickens, I thought that was, like, a different thing. I knew that birds laid eggs, I just didn't know that all birds laid eggs. I specifically said this before, that I thought that birds were just another type of animal, and that they could not could lay eggs.
Phil.
Why?
What's the single mammal that lays eggs? There's a single mammal in the animal kingdom that still lays eggs. What is it? Chat, don't tell him.
What do you constitute a mammal? What's a mammal?
Okay. It's like, well, typically they're big. They have hair. They live on land. You know?
Birds?
It's not a bird. It's a single.
Birds are mammals,
like,
right?
species of... No, they're avians.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I don't know what other things lay eggs.
Warm-blooded too. It's a single mammal, Phil. It's a single mammal.
What's the difference
like
between warm-blooded and cold-blooded?
Cold-blooded creatures like lizards need to like live in warmer climates. That's why when you buy a lizard or anything like reptilian, right, you need to get those like warm lamps.
Oh, snakes lay eggs. Mammals give milk, mammary glands. Oh.
Snakes aren't mammals; they're reptiles.
Wait, platypuses.
There you go.
Platypuses like sweat milk.
But yeah, reptiles still mostly lay eggs, I believe. I don't think many reptiles have live.
Anyway, back to Matpat. Just wanted to, like... Aside from that, I really want to... the music on this while talking about this. Anyways, I really feel like I want to get into these kinds of, like, edited video content that Matpat does, but the problem is... Number one, I'm horrible at script making. You know what I am, chat? I am the SpongeBob... equivalent, the real-life SpongeBob equivalent of, like, staring at a white piece of paper and going, like, adjusting the format of the page, changing the font, changing the size, like, moving around the title, like, putting it on the left, putting it on the right, putting it in the middle, and just, like...
Doing everything you can to not work.
I'm just trying to get my words out of my head, and I'm like... And that's it. Like, I need to go take a break, and I go, like, watch another fucking scripted video for, like, 3 fucking hours, and I forget to, like, actually work on the script. I've been trying to make a mascot horror video for, I think, 6 months. And I have no idea how to start because my script making capabilities are dog shit. You know when I was working on that,
buddy?
You know when I was working on that? No, because it's my words. I want it to be my words coming out of my mouth, you know? Like, it's my thoughts on things. I don't know how to do
but you can have someone proofread.
I guess.
To make sure it isn't hot garbage.
Oh my god, he mentioned Ross Scott on the background of that image. I love Ross Scott. He's great. Anyways. Like... Remember that old game that I was working on, like, months ago, before it got cancelled?
Yeah.
Like, I had to do a script for that. For, like, the dialogue of that game. And that shit took me, like, 2 months to make. And then I had to throw it out. You know? And I had to redo it and make a completely different one. But, like it hurt to fucking have to do that, because every single page that I was writing, I was like, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, does this sound human to say? I don't know if this sounds human to say. It's like nerve-wracking.
It's very human. Very easy to use.
Very human.
The design is very human. I love those videos. You've seen those. I sent that to you, right?
Yeah. The design is very human.
Very human.
I don't...
To use. It's just like some kind of fucking saw trap.
I barely understand how to talk like a person live. Hey, Tarkat, thank you for the 2 months.
Did you know that some crazy MF set a bounty on Mr. Fresh?
Yes.
Like an actual bounty on a freaking cat.
Thankfully, though, Mr. Fresh was adopted by a loving family, and he's now safe in an actual home, so he's not at risk of being hunted down by a bounty hunter.
Him now.
They ain't getting him now. Mr. Fresh is safe and happy. Thank you, Tarkat. Anyways, back to the script making thing. I really wish that I had that ability, which is why, like, I'm actually like a huge fan of Matpat's videos. Like, I have repeated this. I've repeated this for like, I don't know, 5 times on stream. But like, I will keep repeating it because like people's attention span is like shorter than a fucking goldfish. I'm a huge fan of Matpat's videos, and sometimes I very much disagree with the shit that he does. For example, trying to make up a fake ARG to get people to hunt for it in real life, which could cause like a lot of problems.
That was a fucking hysterics. I remember when that happened.
Like,
that was funny as hell, but also caused a lot of real issues.
That was a huge mistake, but just like Matpat addressed in this video, in this actual video, just because he made mistakes, it doesn't mean that he's a bad guy or a horrible person. And when people hold him accountable and then he improves from it, You get better content from it, and that's great.
No, I genuinely forgot that happened, by the way. That was such a wild, like, few days.
People
because
got
you had all the kids actually. You had all the kids
and shit.
right?
Yeah.
You had all the kids that watched him like actually calling these things up and then posting them on the subreddit, like saying, "Oh my god, they said this" or whatever.
Raxas Savity says forgiveness theory. Hey, it's just a theory. Forgiveness theory. But yeah, like I think that he brings up this point in his final video because it's actually extremely important nowadays to address that topic. Like people make mistakes. And you can forgive them for it. Like, that's a very human concept that has been kind of lost over the years on the internet. Because you can... because people get a lot...
like, if you make a single, like, mistake, no matter how minor it is, people will still find a way to, like, fucking kill you or, like, hate you over it.
Because... and the problem with that is that people get a lot of enjoyment in taking down other people for their mistakes.
The thing is, right, people don't care if you've actually done it or not. They just care about hating you.
Yeah. So, I straight up will never understand people, like, hating on Matpat for... Sorry. I will never understand
preying
people...
on downfalls.
Preying on Matpat's downfall, like, oh my god, Matpat said this wrong thing on this video. I hate him now because he was wrong about my favorite franchise. It's like, no... Yeah. Matpat can make a shitty video, and I will hate it. I will dislike a shitty video, but the creator is like doesn't want to destroy your franchise, man.
You remember when people started?
Hold on a second.
Take your time fleshing out each section and order them in a way that sounds natural to you.
Thank you, Tony Sonic, for the $10. I will try. Go on, Kako.
Do you remember when people started to dig up Matpat's old tweets to look up for dirt for and they were all just fucking bangers?
Dude, those are hilarious!
So, it's like a time capsule, you know what I mean?
Yeah!
So
Matpat's old tweets about, like, sex and stuff and, like, a bunch of, like, hungry old cougars in a room, like, those are, like, fucking hilarious. You can tell that that's, like...
50 Shades of Grey or some shit, something like that, right?
You can tell how weird the early internet was just based on those, old Matpat tweets, you know?
Yeah. People wouldn't dare say shit like that nowadays, though, would they?
Well, yeah, because people...
more, like, normalized and, like, everything's, like, sanitized now, really.
People are a lot more savvy, people are a lot more, not sensitive, but a lot more, you know, a little less weird, and a lot more...
They don't just post whatever on the internet nowadays, you know?
Yeah, you could post garbage on the old internet and no one would, like, bat an eye. Thank you, Mule Bear, for the super chat.
Posts, like, old DeviantArt shit?
From 2007?
That place was like a wasteland.
I remember seeing a bunch of people, like, taking old, like, Sonic Adventure renders and, like, repainting them in MS Paint and stuff like that.
Because digital art was, like, becoming, like, very accessible back then. Like, it wasn't really a thing before, so there was a lot of, like, people, like, trying to learn and stuff, and it was just, like, a... And then you had, like, loads of people just, like, making all this weird fetish shit at the same time. Phil, have I ever shown you Just an RPG?
No.
You haven't seen Stuck in Lugia's Stomach Alone?
Oh, yeah, I have, yes.
Oh, thank God.
I love...
Thank God you haven't forgotten about that.
Reshiram. I love... Reshiram.
I think my personal favorite...
is my wife.
You know what my personal favorite Just an RPG image is?
What?
And chat can probably find this if they really want to see it. It's the one where he's in, like, a room. He's edited himself into a room. And he's standing there. And he's got, like, his lovely, like, alien wife friend, right? Next to him. And then there's just an image of Moltres in the center of the room. And it's just shitting. Just shitting everywhere in the room.
Wait, hold on a second. Have you guys seen the other endings? What do you mean other endings? I mean, we got the first ending, the good ending. Is there more endings to Matpat's video?
There's more endings? What?
Or is that just people, like, lying? There are links in the description.
No.
Join the hunt.
What do you mean join the hunt?
Help us search and find them here. Where's matpat.com?
Oh, is there like a fucking ARG kind of thing?
Well, friends, this is it. 10 weeks and we've been building to this moment, and it's finally here. In honor of my final episode of Game Theory, I figured that there's no better topic to cover than game theory. The name of this show is just more than a clever pun, so as my time here comes to an end, join me in my celebration of the past 13 years. Oh! 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 There is more than one ending. So this is the lore ending? Let's search for the other endings. What are these? The chaos ending. Okay, we know we have not seen these. Okay, everybody calm the fuck down. There's more than one ending to his YouTube channel. I mean, to his fucking run as a host. Sorry. I associate Matt with game theory too much. I know that people are gonna be taking over for him after he leaves. Let's see.
Thanks for watching.
The chaos ending.
What now?
Vacation?
Vacation.
Vacation!
Vacation!
Vacation.
How do you think they're doing back at the office?
What's the matter? Can't reach? How did
Yeah! Yeah! All work and no play. This literally feels like a Tomska bit.
Rise,
Appreciate
avatars. It's time to overtake the editors.
Who this?
I just got the Wordle.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah. You know,
Ending
my body
2.
still has those weird tan markings from the sunscreen episode.
I've noticed. Yeah.
Chaos and Roomba with a knife! And the Doom fonts!
And Roomba knife. The most dangerous thing you could ever see.
I fucking love the Roomba with a knife. As a member of the team who figures out these tiny URLs, thank you for one final ARG. Next one. Alright, next one is 3 out of 6. The meme ending. Please tell me it's going to be a reference to Sans' Ness.
Thanks for watching.
What now?
Oh.
Nope, I'm out.
Music man? Music man? Let's go!
Oh god, the Nyan Cat!
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Had to do it too. Yeah!
There it is.
There we go. There it is.
Done got scooped.
There it is. Boom!
You do realize that lunch is the most important meal of the day.
Did he actually meet the Pope, or was it like a bit?
No, he did. The ADHD brain ending.
But, exotic orders.
Fucking nugget. 90% of these memes are about FNAF! Okay, there's the pink sauce.
Jaws of justice. Thick layer of cream in there.
Legal memes. Yeah! Luigi's cock!
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who are you gonna call? Psychic friend Fred Bear.
Fucking amazing.
Giant purple elephant is outside the room and it's coming to eat our nuts.
What? I don't know about that one.
That's from.
I don't know about that one.
When you get to the bottom of it, it's so moist.
Please tell me it just slides across the screen the hello neighbor like tweets.
Please.
That would be so
Please.
Please dissect this.
Monica.
Furry dragon.
What?
Oh no!
Yeah, the Diet Coke. I wonder if the books are gonna be in one ending. I would fucking lose my shit.
The lore. I just simultaneously whipped
Meme ending.
I love that fucking audio clip, dude. Oh god.
All right. Next
was
one.
pretty funny.
That's the chaos ending. Next
Phil, have
one
you ever
is
simultaneously whipped a nanad?
I will not whip a nene. I will not whip a nene like a baby.
Where's the whip?
Wait. The insanity ending.
Thanks for watching.
Is that a different shirt?
What now?
You know, I actually have to do something real quick.
Wait,
wait right there.
Okay. Hello? Matthew? Are you up there? Oh, what is this?
Oh.
Come on.
Oh no! Of course.
Oh, this is
The
crazy.
boy.
The boy?
I figured out what was inside the box.
What?
I figured it out. Listen to me.
And you-
Listen to me.
Oh my god, the
Listen to me. I
box.
figured it out. Okay. Gregory wasn't a robot, and Vanessa wasn't a robot.
Okay.
It was me.
No.
You're a robot too, Stephanie. You're the robot. You have gears beeping and bumping in your head. Stephanie, you're a robot.
The shining moments.
Everyone's a robot.
Everyone's a robot.
You just stick out the toes.
5 toes, 5 fingers. I'm a robot.
Yeah, same, bro. Actually.
Be a robot too.
Yeah, no, same, bro. Actually, I also went fucking nuts. Among Us.
This shit's funny.
Insanity ending. That's perfect.
That's really good.
For those that don't understand the context, this motherfucker has been saying that people have robots all over for like years. Next
Everyone's
one is
a robot.
everybody be a robot. Ponsep, what a weird URL. Next one is the horror ending.
Thanks for watching.
What
What now?
I don't know. Have you done today's Wordle, I guess?
Oh, that's a good one.
We got some.
Oh!
True.
What?
This is fucking Matpat VHS, bro.
Matpat VHS tape. Also, what was that before the TV started? It was like a code or something? Oh, that's
No, I
fucking
just said like,
minus true.
yeah.
Local 58 reference. Theory TV tonight. Hmm? Oh, Jesus, that's loud.
The emergency alert system has issued a code
What?
for your local area. There is a dangerous person or predator nearby. Evacuate the area immediately. Again, this is not a test.
That's so fucking loud. Does this keep going on like that? Oh!
Last night, a shocking discovery was made. The bodies of internet personalities
Oh, God!
Matthew and Stephanie Patrick were found in their home, mutilated by what officers described as... This follows the similar mysterious death.
Ooh! Fucking Faith. They nailed the style perfectly, actually. Yeah, exactly.
Your possession stays me.
The fucking stock photo guy. I love that guy. Yeah, he's coming for revenge because you never thanked him. He's so important and you never even learned his name. Mad? Fucking hell. Nothing. Matpat's gonna enjoy picking this apart frame by frame.
For real.
After years of researching poorly made horror videos, Matpat's perfected the formula. God damn, bro. And this is the last ending. The real ending. Congratulations, you found all the Game Theory finale secret endings. Thanks for watching. Alright, final ending.
Thanks for watching.
That was the best one.
Great. Awesome.
Yay!
Cut sound, cut camera.
All right, cutting.
Sante, are you feeling your feelings?
I am.
Yeah.
It was the first one. After that was
After the first one, it's all downhill from there.
Yeah. It just got real.
I know. It's real.
Aww.
Oh my gosh, finally. This channel's been mine.
He's gone.
No more edible underwear episodes. That would be my perfect program.
I'm pitching bologna bra from you.
Bologna bra.
He said bologna thong.
But then I changed to bologna bra with cheese thong.
Is that a food theory or is that
No,
a
he
theory?
wants it to be style theory.
Oh, okay.
We make the clothes and then we eat the clothes.
It's already on site.
Wholesome.
You bake it like you bake it. Yeah, it's you. It's your channel.
That's fair.
Like on style theory, like, can you wear it?
Yes.
On food theory, you analyze whether or not, like, there's a lot of bacteria.
Can you make something that would work, that would be edible and safe to wear?
And on film theory,
it's just porn.
This is just behind the scenes stuff.
Did you hear his impression of you, by the way?
Yes. Oh, spot on.
Right.
Hello, Stephanie. My name is Tom. Mr. Tom.
Oh god, I just realized. Now the future Game Theory is going to have a British accent.
That's what I said earlier.
I know.
said anything.
No, but like that just processed into my mind. I really hope that people are going to be kind. Like, I'm still going to watch those videos. Like, the team behind is going to be still the same. And the topics are probably going to be similar. Like, I'm still going to be interested in watching those videos. I'm a fan of well-edited, researched, like, analysis video anyways. Even if Matpat's face is not going to be around.
I'm Bromeline's on.
British Game Theory.
Okay, that's just a theory.
Boy, it's just hilarious.
Yeah. He's going to have to say that at the end of every video, too.
Game theory. Basically, just drop all consonants.
I love how he's swallowing all of them.
You gotta say it's like a game theory in it, right?
Oh my god.
It's one of them game theories, isn't it, Rob?
Hey, one of them game theories.
Usually we post on Saturdays, but sometimes it's late, so it's Tuesday.
Real ending.
Congratulations, you did it. You found the real canon ending, the final, most secret ending by painstakingly combing over the last 5 weeks of videos.
I just saw the
I
description.
just clicked the timestamp. Painstakingly.
I just clicked on the videos, but alright.
Poring tirelessly over literal hours of content, searching for those
Thank you, theorist community.
Brief Easter eggs, cobbling them together into mysterious URLs. Either that or, you just click the link in the description of the final video.
Yeah!
Both totally valid solutions. Regardless of how you got here, a winner's you. Congratulations, you've graduated. And when I call this the real ending, that's exactly what this is. It's real. Because let me tell you, the skills that you've gotten over the years here on the channel, critically thinking about spooky bears, fast food, analog horror, and soapy legs, that sense of curiosity and fun, that's not gonna go away. That carries with you into where it matters most, out here, in the real world. And all that, it spreads. It grows. Enthusiasm and positivity and curiosity, critical thought, they're infectious in the best ways possible. For all the jokes that constantly get made about me losing my mind and going insane, that right there, that is what being a theorist truly means. Sharing a love of learning with others.
Aww.
It has been an honor to be your YouTuber, your entertainer, your teacher, your parasocial friend, whatever role I've played in your life. Thank you. And you know what? I look forward to continuing that through the little website and newsletter that I have going on, as well as all the projects that I'm working on for you right now. But even more than any of that, you know what I'm most excited about? I'm excited about it being your turn. You can be the game theorist.
That's dangerous, man.
The lore alongside your friends. You're the food theorist doing bizarre flavor experiments in your kitchen. Go wild with some new style or try a film that deviates from the mainstream. You're the theorists now. And I cannot wait to see what you discover, because rest assured, I will be watching. Remember, this isn't an ending. Well, technically it is an ending because it's the real ending, but you get what I'm saying. This isn't an ending. Instead, this is a brand new and exciting beginning. And that's not a theory. That right there, that's a fact.
Yeah!
Matpat.
Aww. That's amazing.
Nice.
That's nice. I wonder if Microsoft ever gave Matpat shit about him stealing the Xbox 360 achievement logo for his channel.
Well, they're definitely probably not going to go for it now.
No, not now! It's just kind of funny that he just took the Xbox 360 achievements icon and made it part of his brand, and now it's, like, legitimately his. Oh no, the logo's still, like, memorable. It's just kind of funny. It's his now! Yoink! Mine! Thank you, man. Apparently people are saying that there's a secret ending, but I do not believe that. That seems to be... Yeah, no. Ruining your childhood since 2011. Hey, Martin Walls! Thank you for the 27th.
Happy birthday, Phil. Have a great day.
Happy birthday! Thank you, Martin Walls. It's not my birthday, but still thank you. Man. Yeah, no, there's no secret ending. Congratulations, you found all of the Game Theory finale secret endings.
You get what I'm saying. This isn't...
Thanks for watching. Thank you, Matpat. Goodbye. Man. Writers, Matthew Patrick, Dan Seibert, Tyler Mascola, Gerardo, Andre Mejia Torres, Jasky Bean, Jerica, and Absolute Pixel. Sound designer, Yossi Berman. Man. Thank you for the person that mentioned that there was secret endings. I did not expect that. Man. Got any more words to say about Matpat or game theory, Kako?
Me? No, not really.
Thank you, Alex Kister, for the $3. You have lost the game. Yeah? What are you gonna say?
I don't think there's much I can really say, you know. I think like everything's already been like said.
Yeah.
You know?
This is the way that I think creators should go out on YouTube. Because like you got the good ending, which is this, where like Matpat goes out on his own terms and celebrates the end of his tenure as the host of the channel in a graceful way and moves on and does bigger projects with his life. And there's also the one where he just unceremoniously like leaves after like the views go down and he just sells the channel to someone else and like doesn't give a fuck and like or gets cancelled on Twitter, you know? Like I love it when creators actually are allowed to go out on their own terms.
Yeah.
It feels like a triumphant ending to like the whole like Matpat like tenure on the internet, instead of just like a meager like, oh, Matpat, oh, remember that guy? Oh, I wonder what he's doing right now, you know? Yeah. Hey, Cozier Max, thank you for the $2. Quick, come up with a game theory. Well, I actually have a couple of game theories of my own. Like I said, I've been wanting to make a lot of like edited videos for a while. It's just that I don't really have, you know,
I've actually taken up
ability.
video editing again.
You have? What program?
Yeah, I sent you something. The same program you used.
Oh, DaVinci Resolve?
I sent you something really fucking stupid a couple days ago.
Can you send it to me again? I forgot if I watched it or not.
Not now. But...
You got a Resident Evil game theory? No. Hey, what in the actual though? Thank you for the $5.
It is time for a new legend to take the podium. Matpat created so many joys and sorrows, and now another will be there to make new ones for us.
Yeah. I feel like that's the correct way of going about it. Like, saying, yeah, goodbye, this is my final one, thank you for all the smiles and laughs and anger, I'm done, goodbye, and then leaving it off to, like, other creators to take up the mantle, instead of just, like, fading into obscurity, or, like, saying, like, yeah, maybe I'll retire one day, and then never doing it, and just kind of, like, sitting in the background, just collecting money. Like, I think Matpat just did it right, and I have a shit ton of respect for doing that. Thank you, man. Genuinely, thank you. He started like a nerdy teenager in like high school or college, talking about random video game topics that he was interested, and then he grew that into like a fucking YouTube empire. Literally millions of views, multiple people like under his wing as like workers.
Yeah.
A whole video editing team, writers, multiple channels. Awesome. Like this guy is okay. Aside from Matpat and PewDiePie, Markiplier, Vsauce, what other channels are out there that have like this much influence on YouTube?
I'm not sure really.
I think there's like Mark Rober, Mr. Beast, and Jacksepticeye. No, I mean Jacksepticeye is like within that Let's Play bubble, but if I had to give the crown to a Let's Player, that would be Markiplier, wouldn't it? Anos had influence for sure. Yeah, agree, actually. Yeah, you're right. Definitely Mr. Beast. Yeah, no, Matpat is like one of the few that literally influenced how policy is made on the channel. Thank you, Matpat GT, for the $3. Thank you for being a fan. Fucking cheers! Clink, clink. And even though there may have been videos that were wrong or poorly researched, or like there were factual mistakes or stuff like that, or maybe some videos that were like made really quickly just to get out into like a really popular topic that week, overall, every single video is still really well edited, and they're pleasant to listen to, and they're just fun, you know? Yeah. I'm subscribed to every single one of these channels, just because even though one video may not be to my liking, there's still a huge catalog of content that I can just go back to and enjoy. Especially when I'm working on other stuff myself, I can just put it on in the background and enjoy it, you know? Yeah. I love that. Ah. The real Matpat? I mean, probably not, but still. Thank you, Matpat. And that's it. I think everybody that was interested in seeing my reaction can leave now, because now we're gonna be playing Superliminal. Unless you want to stay, and you want to just, you know, chill out with me and everybody on the Toxic Cesspit. That'll be nice. But I think that's it for now. Thank you. Yeah. You want to stay for Superliminal, Kako?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's hang out. Let me open up the game. For those that do not know what Superliminal is, it's a puzzle game where you move around objects and change perspective. Finally, Superliminal! Hey, I'm sorry, but people are, like, celebrating Matpat right now. I kind of want to get in on there before I started my video game stuffs. Oh, there we go. Take this. This game is like the back rooms. I highly doubt that, but alright. Ooh, has the same font as like the Stanley Parable. Listen to this shit. Yeah. ASMR button hovering. The funny game. Thank you, Groddle.
The funny game.
Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt? Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas? Or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown
Superliminal is such a trippy
completely out of
game. It's
proportion?
great. I love the mechanics of it. _FIOK:_FIOK.
Thank you for the 19 months.
And effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center. Somnasculpt, we'll make your dreams come true.
Loading. I'm not sure how dialogue heavy this game is, but while we're not listening to the guy talking. Ooh. Oh! I signed it. Where am I? Ooh. Yeah, this definitely gives me Portal vibes. A little bit more detail than Portal, though. Perception is reality. Yeah, this is what I know about this game. Look at this chunker. That is the main concept of this game. Take a small little object and make it huge.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else about this game, though, just this. And also, if you grab it and then go against a wall, make it small again. The way that you actually make this is extremely simple.
Yeah.
Oh, small. Do you have, like, a theory, a game theory, about how this works, like, within the actual code of a game? Because this is made in Unreal Engine or Unity, I believe. Like, it's not a special engine.
You asking me?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Okay, so...
game dev.
Okay, so let me explain to people that don't know game development how this works. So, let's say that you have an object in your game world, right? Let's say this little chess piece. Usually, when you are grabbing something, you just grab the object and, like, parent it to the person's, like, actual view, right? But you keep it as an object within the game world, right?
Yeah.
When you grab objects in this game, you don't actually have it in the real world. You remove the object from existence. And you put it in a separate layer of the game world outside of anything currently, like, existing, so that it can be modified, its size can be modified. So, it looks the same to you from the perspective which you grabbed it, but it's actually in a different plane, changing sizes as they go. Thank you, Cuboid, for the $10. And then, once it's time to let go, the game checks your camera, checks the size, like, draws a ray from the camera to the end of the room, and then essentially puts it, okay, we're gonna put the object at the end of the room where the player is looking at it, and we are gonna determine the distance between the camera and the wall, and based on the distance of the player and the wall, we're gonna increase the object by that scale, and then it just creates it at the end of the room, you know? So like this object is currently like in a completely different plane. And it simulates the shadows and stuff on the walls to like give it like the appearance that it's actually there.
Yeah.
But once you let it go, it creates a different object at the other end of the room. And it just appears huge after that. It's so fucking cool. Like this. You grab it. And then smallify it. Yeah. I'm not sure if it actually removes it or if it just places it. Like if it replaces it when the object is let go. But it definitely like makes like a different copy of it once you let go of the button. It almost looks like a 2D render.
Service
Yes.
accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
The way that you make this work is basically you have to let go of the objects near the wall. Because everything will appear, even if you grab something that's on here on the floor, if you grab it and you place and you let it go on the distance, it will turn giant on the other side of the room.
Thank you.
It's so fucking cool.
Matpat will forever be a legend. I lit some candles for this also and sick, so I want to smell something other than crap.
Thank you, and Angry Destroyer, for the $5. No objects beyond this point at all times. Oh yeah, it's like Portal. It doesn't let you pass the objects through this. Kako.
Yeah.
Now that we, like, can just talk more about stuff. Remember when you asked me for help for, like, those writing exercises that you had to do?
Yeah.
In the future, could you help me make some scripts for stuffs? Because
yeah.
I really feel like I actually do need help for that, because I kind of don't have much of a actual skill in editing. Oh!
Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages
Neat.
from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol, and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
I feel that I do really need help with that. And now that Matpat is, like, actually retiring, it actually kind of gives me motivation to work on some edited content for the channel.
Yeah.
Like, if I had any ideas to do this... Oh, cheese! I would like to do some... First of all, some theories on mascot horror. Not any particular games, just the state of mascot horror nowadays. Also, some Deltarune stuff. Yeah. Maybe some Resident Evil
You will lose
ones.
the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence. I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up.
Boss...
Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
Boswa donates $2 and says, have you ever thought of playing myhouse.wad? Yes, I always want to play stuff that Pyrocynical talks about on his YouTube channel because, like, I think we have pretty much similar interests. So, ooh, a back door. And the only, like, big game that I haven't gotten into that Pyrocynical has, like, covered on his main channel is myhouse.wad. I already know about the deal with that game, but I would still like to experience it myself. Ooh.
Warning. You have deviated from the orientation pathway.
Please
At
use
the
other
Pierce
door.
Institute, patient safety is a keynote in our corporate priority tetrahedron. A variable degree of force can and will be authorized to ensure patient safety. Please return to the orientation pathway.
There's a speedrun achievement for this game to complete it, and it is under 35 minutes. I can imagine if you know the mechanics of this game fully that you would be able to easily... Ooh, I love the reflections on that glass. Look at that RTX bullshit.
It looks nice.
Oh, how do... This is gonna break my brain. Shiny! But yeah, the only thing that I know about... Ah! How do you get it there? There you go. The only thing that I know about this game is the main mechanic. Otherwise, I'm kind of like lost in the puzzles.
Perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe you're mentalized by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
People beyond this point with objects will be fined.
Well, don't bring any objects then, but I'm assuming it wants you to, right?
I am pretty sure that it will. I mean, it's my fucking brain. You can't stop me. Oh no, there's lag. Welcome! Stream is dying a little bit. Ooh! Nailed that. Can you glitch out the game and actually bring this forward? Is something chewing on the cords again? Let me go check really quickly. What is the state of the stream? It hiccuped a little bit. But aside from that, not much. If there's lag, please F5 on the refresh on the stream and you should be able to get to the latest point. I refreshed and it's still lagging? Well, that's weird.
That's strange. I'm having no connection issues over here, so...
Yeah, we've been talking normally. And also I can't grab the object through here. How do I F5 on mobile? Actually, you just drag the thing down until it updates. Ooh, a horsey. Ooh, an apple. Ooh, a horsey. Ooh, an apple. A horsey. Hold on, how do I fucking get out of here? Ugh. Now, what I do know about these kinds of games is that you look up. Because no video gamers look up. The music is cute.
Who the fuck would look up anymore? Looking up is for idiots.
I played Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, like a few weeks ago, and 90% of the issues that I had with that game is because I couldn't look up. Because gamers don't look up until they're specifically prompted to by the game. Which is a habit that I kind of have to break, because some developers don't playtest their games very much, and like they just assume that people will just look up.
Yeah.
Like this. Oh. Oh! Nailed it! Had that same problem with Poppy 3. Hey, you know what? Kako.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation.
Hold on.
You did
it.
Yay!
To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
I'm gonna delay the shit out of that. So you know one funny thing that happened after my playthrough of Poppy Chapter 3?
Yeah.
The developers actually patched the shit out of that game.
Oh, so it works now?
No, it not only does work, but they've actually completely, like, rehauled some of the parts that I disliked about it. Wait. Hold on. Like, they've been adding, like, extra calls and, like, extra areas and, like, pointers to help people that are confused about where to go. Oh. Like the team is not actually like resting on their laurels after releasing the game. They actually whoa. They've actually gone and included multiple gigabyte-size updates to fix some of the issues that people had with the game. And like the game was not broken on release. It was playable. It had some issues, sure, but it was still like a solid release. And they still have gone back like every single week and added new updates and stuff for it, which I'm very happy about.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Is the boss fight better? They actually did update the boss fight. I mean, it's still the same boss fight that I don't really like, but they actually adjusted some of the mechanics a little bit, which I'm pretty surprised about it. Ah! I didn't expect that they would do that. Finish the tutorial, yay. Hey, it's Guinea.
How much better is it anyway, by the way?
Well, I have yet to play it, but I've seen like the patch notes for it. If you want, you can check the patch notes yourself. 3 a.m. You can check the patch note yourself, and you can look at the list of changes that they did for it. Did they speed up the hand change or nah? I did not read anything about changing the speed of the hand switch, but I would very much appreciate if they had that change. It's a simulation with ooh, pink room. The soundtrack to this game kind of gives me like Untitled Goose Game vibes.
Yeah, it's nice.
What are you doing right now? Are you chilling?
I'm trying to edit something, but it's not fucking working.
Is it in like a video editor or?
Yes, same one you use. I'm trying to get. Okay, so should I explain what I'm trying to do?
Sure. Exit temporarily removed.
I want an image to be behind something that's moving, but no matter what I'm doing, it's not working.
You did obviously try to put it on the layer underneath the thing, right? Oh!
Yeah, but the thing is, Phil, I've got a source video, right, and I'm trying to edit something into that.
Right.
So I can't exactly just put it behind it because it won't exist.
But
and I've tried to do like a mask thing in the color and fusion editor, and it's just not what I want. It's not working.
What editor are you actually using? Like, there's multiple editors.
DaVinci Resolve, the same shit that you
I
told
know,
me to
but there's
use.
different tabs for it. There's the color tab.
Okay, what would you recommend?
Okay, I don't have the program open right now, but there's like a tab that has like a dot in the middle and like there's several dots around it.
Yeah, the color tab. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to use the nodes for that. Like, you can add a mask for that if you have like a black and white image.
Yeah, but it looks like the mask doesn't actually track anything. I need it to track the subject moving and then move something behind it, so it's like so the object is behind the dude moving. Right.
I think you need to use a mask in the color editor. That's all I know about it.
I'll try.
Do you actually have the mask?
I tried, I did make one, but it didn't really. I didn't know what the fuck to really do with it though.
Starecon.
I'll try again.
Ooh. Not sure what's going on in the story of this game, but it is neat. No! So violent. Guess it's time to play Mario Kart to relax my brain. I had a lot of fun in the drinking stream with Mario Kart. I should make more of those, like playing with members or playing with chat games. Do you know any of those games where you can play with multiple people through an invite code, aside from Mario Kart?
Let me think for a minute, okay?
Okay. What the hell's going on in here? I want to do more Garfield card. Well, I can't really do an invite code for that.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Hello, Pierce.
And I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are.
What?
But not to worry. We're working on it.
I'm trapped in my dreams. A Gmod stream. That could be good. Jackbox is so peak. I want to do a Gardic phone one.
Right, there you go.
Give me that. My companion cube. Gardic phone stream, hell yeah. 20-man lethal company. That would get really shit posted really badly really soon. Huh? Oh, they're just painted into the walls. Oh. That is so cool! That's a completely different mechanic from the size one. Oh? Ooh. Hold on. Perspective is reality. The shadows kind of go a little bit wonky sometimes, though. Yeah. The mechanics in this game are legendary. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. But not there. Need to get up for that. You know what? Phil, do you know what Typo Man is? I have no idea. Oh my god, this game is one of my favorites of all time. The soundtrack is just peak. This is like ASMR soundtrack. Good for like a lazy, like, Saturday afternoon. Hold on. Huh? Hey!
Stairs? Why can't cube just be cube?
Cuban. Thank you, Arcade Punk. This tickles my brain in a good way. Hey, Dr. Pierce.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
Sick. Phil, there is an Easter egg under the stairs. Most people miss it. Oh. Oh, it's like that room in the Stanley Parable with all the lights.
Yeah.
Oh. There's more around here. Can't really sprint or anything. Table constellation. What else is here? I see a bunch that are like available, but just don't know what shape they are. Tiny anime girl next to green man. Yeah, Kako's edited Toho sprite right now. I mean, it fits him. Is that all? Is there more shapes? Pretty sure there's more shapes, right? Yeah, this has to be a shape. Somehow. Wait a minute. Vibing. Is that all the shape? Is that... the one shape? That can't be all of it, right? An umbrella. I can't find any other shapes. I think I might have to move on. Phil, according to chat, there's more rooms like this throughout the game. Probably not gonna be able to find all of them, though. Bye-bye, star table. Back to the grind. Give me that cube. I thought my brain would be more confused, but I'm actually really vibing with the game. And give me you. Oh. Wait, so there is this? Is there a multiple choice on where to go? Should I go into the wall? Or I want to go into the wall. Let's check this place out. Don't worry, it gets more confusing. I do like that. Go into the door first. This is the next chapter. Okay, then what is over here then? Oh! Oh! Oh, I only make myself smaller with that. The door is a secret. Hmm. Maybe I can do a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. Yeah! Hello. Please use other door. Find the nook in Optical. Die. Oh, it was just a little domino. Ow! Haha, one. At least I got an achievement out of it. Can I bunny hop like this? Do I get more speed if I bunny hop? A little bit. Maybe. Now you have a concussion.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them. Will all of this work? Absolutely.
Oh, I'm up here. Maybe speedrunners, like, get up top here to, like, skip all those other puzzles?
Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. Still trying to do the thing?
I kind of got it now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh. Phil, click the extinguishers. Oh! Just watched the goodbye video after being too scared to. I'm sobbing. Matpat is a big part of a lot of people's lives. Imagine having that much influence over like millions of people online. That must be fucking scary, man.
Yeah.
I would never be able to handle being someone that influential over so many people that I don't personally know. Oh. The fuck? Oh, it just stays like that. Yo, Pierce, you okay there?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of controlling it. For example, if you see your parents, please punch them in the face as hard as you can and immediately run away.
Love you, Pierce. Wait, how the fuck does this work? Oh, that's trippy. Okay, this is a portal situation then. Oh! Okay, I think I can, like, manipulate the... Phil! Shut up. I can do it.
Okay, you know what the issue is now?
What?
I got the mask to move with the guy, right?
Yes.
But now I can't actually move the points on the mask, they're stuck. Like, if I change them, it will just change all over. I can't, like, how do I keyframe the mask points? It's annoying me.
I think you need to make an entirely separate video with the mask and make that...
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just I can't move the points because it just moves them globally on every frame.
Angry Destroyer? Yeah, this is trippy. No, but I think you need instead of like moving the actual mask around, you need to make it its own separate video.
Yeah, it is. I've got two videos. I've got the mask video. I've got the regular video.
Chat. Oh, and it still doesn't work?
No, what I'm saying is it moves with the guy. It's just that, of course, since the guy is fucking moving and the mask is static, it's not fucking wrapping around them. I need to change the points.
Yeah,
but
you
I can't
do.
change the points because it changes the points globally on every frame. I don't know how to keyframe the points, so I have to fucking look that up now.
Also, look at the transition between the actual level and here. Like, you can see the moment where, like, the game changes between just a projection of the room into the actual real room, because the texture of the floor actually becomes a little bit more crisper. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to like screw this up, but I don't think it's possible. How do I make it bigger again? Fellas tried to break the game, as always. Can I pass through here? What if I pass as a bigger... Wait, does it actually change the size of the door frame? If I make myself like... What if I make myself really small? Will I still pass? Is that still possible? Like this. Do I become really small? Oh! Oh! I don't like that! Oh! Okay, I have no idea how this works even. Oh, that's fucking weird! Okay, well, I want to be big, so I'm gonna, like, keep it moderately sized. I'm gonna pass this through it. Very small. And it still passes objects through it as well. That must have been hell to program, man. I have no idea how you do that. Okay, excellent. So I can make myself look really small. Don't get lost. What if there's a fire? Nah, going through the elevator. Seize the day. I have no reflection. .4 a.m. So I guess I just finished a chapter. Let's see what the next chapter has in store for us.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions
Being
imply a
trapped in a
failure
dream
of
sounds fun.
orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
Don't tell me what to do. Try the soda. If I find a soda machine later on, I'll try it out. This is fake as fuck. Perception is reality. Your friendly doctor. P.S. We'll get through this. Domino. Check the dates on the calendar. All right. March 1991. Does it change? Why 1991? Lore. Did Matpat ever make a video on this game? Probably not. It's fairly obscure compared to Oh! Put that right back in. Oh, whoa, I fucked it up. Damn. Hopefully it can still work. Sorry. He played it on GT Live. Oh, but didn't. Usually, games that he plays on GT Live end up getting a game theory video. I guess it didn't make the cut. Oh! Oh, this looks like a fucking horror level. Help! Help me! Mom, Fell broke the level. Yeah.
Professional tip: the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once
Dream
this
soda.
threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol.
Yeah!
Please subject yourself to explosive mental overload.
Subject yourself to mental overload, my guy. Oh, it just broke. Shit. You broke it. I always break everything. Oh, I hate that. That's such a cool trick. I like how dives become more and more fucked up. Oh. Oh. Cool. Wait. So it's not just like objects changing size. It has other kinds of puzzles as well. Neat. How does that work? Don't worry about it.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
I'll try, bitch. Just give me some time. Bitch, you thought. Oh! Scary. This game is an accurate representation of me trying to gain control over my life. God damn, dude. Okay. Are you real? It's not real! It ain't real. Why are there apples? Oh! 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 Hello? Back at the beginning. Why did you echo? What? What? Got him! I could do it even without the objects. Still not working though. I can break the rules anytime I want, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. Down the elevator. Casino and amusements. Opening weekend, December 12th, 7 p.m. I fall or hit something and then I wake up at a panic. Very accurate. Whoa! The adventure line. Okay, this game is cool. Now this game is selling me on its concept a lot. I like that. Next stage of the Chaos Stream. You good, buddy?
Yeah, I just finished it.
You good?
It's really funny.
You scared me there
It's
for a
really
second. Can I see it?
Sorry. You wouldn't get it, but sure.
Uh-huh.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite
Oh,
touring
you were
the
editing a
multiple
Matpat
celebrities on the
thing?
previous section
Just
you
watch it.
completed,
Don't describe it or anything. Just
Okay. What is this?
you wouldn't get it, but it's really funny.
Come on, we have much to discuss.
Can I show that?
No. Don't show it, but it's really funny. That's what I was doing the past, like, 10-15 minutes.
You had to find out how to mask a door opening just for that bit.
I was masking out and moving over it too, but that was mainly it. It was so worth it.
Show it! Show it!
Don't show it. I don't give you permission. No.
Okay, I've been not given permission by Kako to show that video.
still be
It's just
experiencing
very special.
feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
Depression.
I think it's funny to let chat imagine who was at the door.
Who was in the door, Chad? Who was waiting for Matpat on the other side of that door? There's a secret in the cabinet to your right. Let's check that out. Cabinet? It could be anything.
It literally could be anything, knowing me, though, couldn't it?
Actually, yeah, Chad not knowing what it is
I
actually
don't even
better.
think chat would know what it is anyway.
Whoa! Oh, that's cool. Another one. Okay, time to find the shape. That's very obvious. Cheese.
It's
I
legit
dream
cheese,
of
though.
cheese. Looks like Pac-Man. Neat. Second secret. Is that the first the first thing that you do after learning that Matpat is gone?
Yes. He was asking for edits of that. Like,
Okay,
come on.
okay.
It was shot like he was asking for it.
Hey, Balsua, thank you for the... Thank you for the Canadian dollar. Oh. Horror. Oh! Oh, it's a horror game. Okay, let's go. Let's fucking go. Emergency generator this way. Can somebody make a green screen edit of, like, something opening the door to Matpat? Oh!
It's funny.
I want to make my own edits of that. Please. New meme format, let's go. Matpat dropping the fresh new hot meme format. Oh. Ah! Okay, Lisa from PT. Get me the fuck out of here.
I've just been enjoying editing stupid fucking videos the past day or so.
Oh.
It's fun.
Murder, 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 beans.
But do you remember that entire fucking, like, tutorial video I edited for you? Like
Yes.
a while ago? I'm so proud of that. I think that was some solid editing
Also,
work.
hope our days are going well.
Thank you, model, for the 14 months. Things are going very well. I mean, if you want to spruce up on your editing capabilities, you could try out to maybe you could try helping me out with the edited video script thingies, maybe?
I wouldn't mind.
Oh! Diet! Okay, so why did this game suddenly turn into a fucking horror game? I thought that it was a nice puzzle game. I mean, it had to be, right? Where the hell am I? Ah! Fuck, don't do that. Anyways, let's continue like that. Ah! Fuck. Okay. Hole. Do not visit the murder hole. Ooh, ew.
The murder hole.
It mind fucks with you any way it can. Okay, is there any other path that we can do? Ooh, 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 hold on. Maybe there's a path? You know what this reminds me of? This big fucking hole in the ground? What was that black and white game that also fucked with your perception of stuff and you had like a gun that you could grab cubes with?
The black and white one?
Yeah, there's a black and white puzzle game where you screw it around with perspective like this. That had like
Could
a
you
gun.
be a bit more descriptive?
Okay, no, the chat has it. Antechamber. Yeah, there's there's a section of antechamber that has like this like white void that you fall through, and it's like a hole here. Oh!
I don't know why, but whenever I think of these games, I always think of the one Vinny played where he like immediately turned the voices off after 5 seconds.
No. You mean
It was Viewfinder.
Viewfinder.
It was called.
Yeah, because the main character was like annoying on that one.
Why is that like a trend these days of like I've noticed it a lot of like these main characters that just ramble on about themselves.
You mean like it's stuff in like Forspoken?
I just moved this boulder with my fucking mind.
Is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like
shit
to
like
talk
that.
more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before.
I don't get it.
You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you. The kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
Huh. You know what's part of that trend that a lot of people are getting heated up about right now?
Yeah.
Sweet Baby Inc.
You know what's funny about the like Forspoken shit?
Yeah.
That trend literally killed an entire studio.
Was Sweet Baby Inc. involved with Forspoken?
Yes.
Yes? What? Confirmed?
Yes.
Hold on a second, I need to check that. Forspoken.
They did.
Sweet Baby Inc. They were involved. Forspoken already on sale. About Forspoken delisting. Did they delist the game?
I mean, it bankrupted the studio, so...
Oh no. Can you explain who they are? Because like I think you have way more experience than me when it comes to that studio than me. All I know about Sweet Baby Inc. is that they are like kind of like a secretive company that helps with narrative development on a lot of like AAA games nowadays.
They have like they have a lot of like stuff in the industry that they've worked on like over time, and a lot of big games. But it's like I think their entire like business is kind of pointless because they're just telling you, "Oh, rewrite this. This might hurt people." And it's like, well, shouldn't you know on the like you know what I mean, right? You shouldn't have to pay people to tell you that.
They are supposed to be helping developers and like adjusting their game for modern sensibilities.
Yeah, but I'm like, you shouldn't need to really do that. And it's just the money sink for these companies.
Within a dream
right?
instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to
and also the fact that one of those guys that were working at that company started like insulting the Dragon Ball creator as soon as he passed.
Oh, Akira Toriyama?
Yeah. And they're also... Like, I have it appear on my timeline. Someone I don't really keep up with it because I like the only problem I really have with that company is it feels like they're just taking money out of game budgets to provide literally like minimal like support for anything, you know?
I think it works and helps for like developers that are like outside of the target audience.
Yeah, but I don't like the
for example, a Japanese developer making games for the West, like they would need some kind of like company that will help them like figure out what's like sensitive about some topics in that
that's
country.
Also been imploding recently. You know why?
Why?
Because they've just been injecting all this shit that isn't even in the source material into these fucking translations.
That's what I don't like.
And that's like the bubble is bursting now.
That's what I don't like because
it's slowly gotten worse and worse to the point where it doesn't even resemble the source material and they're just saying random shit.
That's a controversy that also happened with some anime like
they have finally reached jelly-filled donuts tier.
Yeah, from 4Kids.
They have apparently gotten worse than 4Kids for like any kind of translation shit.
That's one of the controversies that I've been keeping up with.
Like I'm all for localizing, but it shouldn't be just outright changing the message of something. It should just be like
it should be like helping others like from a different country be able to understand the message that actually exists.
Yeah, you can't just fucking
change
just because it's strange. Oh yeah, and the CEO of like Sweet Baby, apparently they were like something, I don't know, like I saw the clip, I didn't really like see much into it myself, but they clearly said that they talked to developers saying, "Oh, if you don't work with us, your game will fail," or some shit.
Well, that is a fucking lie.
Which feels kind of like bullying and threatening in a way.
That's pretty predatory when it comes to like developers working outside of the West.
Or like, oh, you might offend people if you don't let us work with you and shit. It just feels like some kind of like investment scheme or some shit. It doesn't.
At least they're clearly influential enough to be working with multiple like AAA developers.
What rubs me the wrong way, right? The wrong way about this whole thing is as soon as people started talking about it, they privated everything on their site. All the games that they listed, they privated literally everything, which is really strange. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that?
Well, maybe they got harassment.
You haven't got like some. Yeah, but they were simply just discovered. They weren't like harassed or anything.
I did this part without the light, Lamau. Fucking how? Hey, Trionette, thank you for the $3. Hey, Phil. Don't know if someone already told you, but did you know Superliminal was
Did you know
inspired
that
by the Portal 2
unintentional
beta. Yeah.
multi-theme layering occurs in less
Yeah,
than
that's
1%
cool.
of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
He's gone.
I like that
Oh, yeah, you
knife.
want to know another thing?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, one of the Sweet Baby guys was like trying to get someone's Steam account banned for creating a group that literally only lists the games they've worked on.
There is a
Which
Steam
is like really backwards to advocate for someone to just be like completely fucking lose their shit over literally making a fucking Steam group.
There
which
is a
like,
Steam
insane
group
to me.
/ curator group that essentially goes through Steam and IKEA.
Idea. It's like a show floor.
Neat. There is a Steam group curator thingy made specifically so that you can list games that Sweet Baby worked on. Now, they're not saying to boycott them or like don't play their games.
I'm
They're
pretty sure
just
it's literally just like a list.
They're
and
literally
told you
just
to form your own opinion.
Yeah, literally just informing people of the games that Sweet Baby worked on. So it's kind of weird that you don't want your involvement to be listed on a game that you worked on. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not.
If you help the
And then
developer
also
work on
going
your...
after people and attacking them for like mentioning you exist and shit.
If you worked on a game with a developer, wouldn't you want your name and company to be listed as part of the developers that worked on the game?
That's what's getting me, because it's like weird. Like something doesn't add up.
It's like people recently discovered that they even had their hand on all these different games, you know?
Yeah, because I don't even think they're in the credits, are they?
They are, just not really promoted very much. Oh, fuck, 6 a.m.
I sent you something that was funny. Do you remember that, like, the journalist that went to, like, a Discord to try and investigate? And the first thing they did was say, hello, why don't you guys use your real names and faces for your avatars and names? And I'm like, are you... Like, come on. You call that fucking, like...
There was a journalist...
invading a Discord server?
There was a journalist from Kotaku that wanted to investigate people...
Kotaku. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it was a Kotaku writer that wanted to do some journalism by going into a Discord server and trying to find out the real names of people, like... Shit-talking Baby Inc., I think?
Yeah, because the media, like, sides with them, I don't know. They just seem to be, like, calling anyone who, like, says anything slightly negative about it some kind of, like,
and that
evil...
That person, quote-unquote, infiltrated a Discord server, and the first message that they asked people in the Discord server is, why don't you people have your real name and faces attached to your Discord account? It's like, what?
Yeah. It's funny, because they call it, like, investigative, or, like, undercover, right? Like, they were infiltrating, right?
That guy is fucking glowing!
Like,
He's glowing
they
so
said,
hard!
They said they were infiltrating, right? So that's why they use their full, like, Twitter name and, like, actual real name and, like, face on their Discord account. That is professional tier, like, infiltrating journalism right there.
Bitch, you be glowing!
Dude, that's game journalism at its fucking finest. Fuck's sake. You can't be serious, right?
What an investigator! Incredible journalism!
Man, the only reason I'm, like, so, like, why I think this company is bullshit is because of game budgets these days. Because they're funneling money into companies like these to quote-unquote help with, like, writing stories. But you already have fucking writers on staff, right? So why are you, like, getting them to, like, read over your shit and say, no, don't do this. Do
it
it
just
the
kind of
safe way."
homogenizes the creative decisions of many development studios.
So why are you paying them? Why are you working with these guys? Just fucking, like, you have writers, use them. Don't just be like, like, it annoys me. The budget should not be fucking going to random people just because, oh, they'll read over your work and say, people may not like this, you should change it.
This game is so cool. That's the job of editors within the company itself.
Yeah.
If you're passing that off to other people outside the studio, you kind of just get homogenized stories from your games. Because it's not a person's creative vision, it's just what a single studio decided is okay or not
Why
for
waste
the story
money?
of your game.
Because games these days, at least AAA studios, they use fucking tons of budget on shit they don't need.
Or to pay off millions and millions of dollars in bonuses for their shithead boss CEOs of their companies. Because that's
There's
the biggest
state
problem.
regulations or concerns that something may be wrong internally, so they're
Dr.
consulting.
Pierce requires you to note
Yeah,
the following risks
but that's what
of brain
HR is for.
overexposure. Significant memory
That's
loss,
what human
both
resources
quantitative
is
and
for at a
qualitative.
company. You're telling me that
Hallucinations
all they're
of
doing is just
dreaded or annoying
outsourcing human
objects,
resources?
unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways, and other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
Right-click to return.
You shouldn't have to pay another company to be your fucking company's human resources. They just phase through the table.
Yes. It's not human resources, it's editing. Like, script editing and writing editing. Like, I don't find a problem with that. What I do find a problem with is that that kind of homogenizes the creative vision of many studios that are supposed to, like, you know,
It's
have different
limiting
voices.
kind of any kind of... It's just making everything, like, sanitized. You know
I understand the issue of needing to have editors and stuff for your studio, but in that case, hire a different person, not outsource that to a
You know
single
what my
studio.
rule of thumb is for writing stories?
Yes.
The more people involved, like, looking over it, the less, like, it actually, like, ends up a good product. You know?
Too many fucking hands in the kitchen or something?
Yeah, that's the exact principle. Because someone's gonna find some problem with it that no one else will, and then they'll have to rewrite that bit. And then something else doesn't make sense. They have to rewrite the entire thing around that one person not liking it, or some shit.
Yes.
That's what I'm... And then
You
you
know
just
how
lose
much-
the entire original vision for it.
You know
The
how
intent.
much shit Alex Hirsch got when he was, like, making Gravity Falls for Disney, and, like, he had to fight the editors and the censors every time that he wanted to make something cool happen in Gravity Falls? And then now...
Phil, it's literally the Disney censors as a company. But people don't
Yeah.
really realize that. That's all it is.
That's not really necessary, unless you
It
want it. Unless you want it to fall within.
The reason why games are good is because it's not limited by fucking traditional media censorship bullshit all the time. You can tell stories and shit, you know?
Yeah. This is super fucking cool, by the way. While we're talking about censorship and, like, Sweet Baby Ink, I'm just, like, having the best time in the world just fucking around with this. What the hell's happening, man?
Like, I can argue that some censorship can be beneficial. Like, a tiny bit.
In what case...
even
Okay,
then-
genuine question to the chat. In what case is censorship beneficial? Genuine fucking question.
The only thing that should be censored, in my opinion, is people's personal information, personally, but you know?
That's awesome. If it's really deserved... Yeah, but...
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol.
Yeah, but
in a
no
desperate
no
attempt to
fucking game
counsel
dev is gonna use the
I have
N-word
no
in their
separate
game.
reason
No,
to
no
make these
one's gonna
errors, but I
fucking...
cannot
Like, who the
compromise
fuck is
integrity
gonna
of the
do that?
standard orientation
I mean,
protocol. You
films
will
still
not
do that,
receive
because
these
that's because they're
messages.
telling
They
stories
would
from,
not
like,
make
historical
sense regardless.
standpoints, right?
I mean,
like, chat, no
wouldn't
one's gonna
you
put
want-
fucking, like...
wouldn't you want-
No one is going to put racism or slurs in their game for no fucking reason.
Okay, actually...
Especially AAA game devs.
Counterpoint, wouldn't you want that kind of shit to be in your product so that you can identify studios and developers that have that kind of content available without someone trying to protect them? If you are someone that really dislikes that kind of content, like, regardless of the content, I'm not saying, like, any specific content, but wouldn't you want to know that the creators working on those studios want that in their games so that you can avoid those kinds of studios in the future instead of having, like, everything be stamped down to make sure that, you know, it doesn't offend anyone?
I know, but the thing is, chat, you're not getting it. These are all AAA studios working with this company. They're not going to make fucking hurtful content regardless.
Also, yeah, that. I don't think anyone in a fucking game development studio is gonna put the N-word in the Spider-Man 2 for PS5 game. If anything,
Yeah,
I
no
would
one's
really
gonna-
appreciate to have people.
Okay, you wanna know my problem with that game?
What?
That fucking suit that Miles puts on at the end looks rancid.
Oh,
That's my problem with
Sweet
it.
Baby Ink didn't work on that, but yeah, that.
No, but I don't care who worked on it.
Attention.
It's fucking
Dr.
horrid.
Pierce continues to input
It's
significant
horrid
errors.
fucking
I
character
will interpret
design.
his basic ideas. Hello.
A Miles
my
Morales
introductions
original.
Are redundant. I am a real
Bro needs to
doctor
go
who went to
back to
doctor
fucking
school.
cooking that
VR
shit up.
has
It
never
was
been a
not ready.
mistake. I can help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
Anyway, this is why I'll
Name's
stick to
my
playing my
Pierce Dr.
tools.
Glenn. To the Somnosculpt Welcome
Because
Experience,
I like
team
fan
of your
content.
care leader, patient years 10 development.
What?
Conditions struggle you whatever with? Professional invention.
Professional invention.
Science with cutting, a tomorrow can bright. And buts, no ifs, or luck good.
Luck good. If the
Phil, I
content
don't
has
think-
if the content has intentions of doing malicious harm, it should be censored. That is true,
Yeah.
but I don't think that will ever happen in actual game studios.
Did you see that they've re-released or like remade the original Tomb Raider games?
Yes.
And they put like a disclaimer saying, "Oh, this doesn't represent us as a company now, and we don't like that we made this, but we have to put it up for like." And I'm like, "What?"
The
What's wrong
original
with
Tomb
it?
Raider had bad stuff in it?
Apparently.
I've never played those games, so I can't really say anything about them.
But I don't know what was wrong with it. They had to put out a statement before like the game saying this does not represent us at the time or whatever, some fucking shit.
I mean, they've...
But I don't get it.
No, I understand that because that kind of warning was actually used in Warner Brothers, like old Looney Tunes cartoons.
Yeah, but it's
like
not
those
like
words
they
were
were running
super
around
racist.
Yeah, but it's not like they were being racist in fucking like PlayStation 2 games.
Yeah, I
is
have
it?
no idea what's going on with the old Tomb Raider games.
They're acting like it's some kind of like 30s like fucking snuff racism film or whatever.
It's because Lara Croft had huge titties. She had huge titties,
I'd argue
though.
they're more triangles, but you know.
Hello,
Glenn
my
Pierce.
name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior.
It's because she had the pyramids of Gaza, yes, Phil.
Wait,
Oh,
it's the whole sexy Lara. What's wrong with having a character with sex appeal these days?
have you seen Bayonetta?
Yeah.
Phil,
I don't
check
get the whole argument.
check the door check behind the door in the cloud room.
It's like that thing. Phil, did you have Phil, do you remember that, like... There's a thing in the modding community. Where
Thank
it's
you,
like,
Boswa.
That I saw recently.
Mm-hmm.
I saw like a tweet of like, I don't know if you probably saw it because you're a Resident Evil nut, where someone modded Resident Evil 4 Remake to have like Leon with his fucking like, in some kind of like Leatherman suit that you'd fucking see in some kind of like gay fetish video, right?
Of course. I do know that mod.
You've seen that, right?
Yeah, I do know
And
that
it's-
mod.
And he's got like his fucking ween out, right?
Yeah, the huge cock out, yes.
And people were saying, oh my god, this shit's so good. And then, like, as soon as you have, like, a slightly well-dressed, like, woman in a video game, they're like, holy shit, this is fucking horrible. Take it down.
I think that's because,
It
like, they
doesn't make
tried
any
to
sense
do...
me.
The Tomb Raider reboot,
Why can't we have both?
Oh my god. The Tomb Raider reboot, I remember having, like... I remember reading up, like, a bunch of interviews between the developers and some journalists, and they tried to make out Lara to be, like, this vulnerable... like, person stuck in a survival situation that you wanted to protect. Which I kinda disagree with. I think, like, Lara Croft should be, like, a fucking badass explorer, like, kinda like Indiana Jones,
Why
but
can't we have
whatever.
badass characters without some kind of, like, they're insecure these days? Why can't we just have, like, really cool characters?
The Tomb Raider reboot specifically had developers say that they wanted to make a Lara that you wanted to protect, and I think that goes against the whole point of being, like, an explorer treasure hunter thing. Bye!
I think that's stupid.
Resident Evil community is really more chaotic nonsense than have the plot points in the game. I kind of like it. Yeah, everyone has the hots for every single protagonist in the Resident Evil series. We love the Leon cock. We love the Chris Redfield cock. It's great. Every single character in Resident Evil every single character in Resident Evil is fucking hot or like a memester. Look at that giant ass house.
Never treated respectfully, but I could argue the same that it's for the male characters as well. It's of the same level.
Yeah, everyone treats them like goobers.
Like, I think it's fine. It should be both ways. You shouldn't just police one gender over the other.
Leon is baby girl.
It feels kind of backwards. You know?
No one said that we had to protect the fucking male characters, but it's a woman, you should want to protect her. Yeah, exactly, Glitch Crown. Like, even though they tried to modernize Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider reboot, they actually made her even, like, they made her worse. Because in the original game, she was like this badass treasure hunter. It's fucking annoying. Hold on, maybe if I make it really big.
I do like how, I think it was like Warcraft, World of Warcraft. They've started making like armor sets that just fit both the male and female, and there's like barely any differences. You've seen that shit, right?
You mean the ones that are like, are they giving the males like really skimpy clothing, like armor?
Yeah.
I love that shit. As a fucking bisexual, I love both of that. Give the males and the females, both of them, skimpy clothing.
I feel like everyone should have fucking like shit like that, but it's like, why do we have to turn around and say no? Women can't do that anymore. We can't have that in like women characters anymore because that's wrong.
As long as
but
they
people
themselves
are okay with sexualizing male characters.
My personal view is that as long as the characters themselves are comfortable within that role, then it's okay. If the characters feel uncomfortable or like they show themselves to be like, I don't want this, that's kind of weird and like fetishistic, you know? But if they are the ones going like, yeah, give me that shit.
Like, the thing is, Phil, you can also argue that could be like part of the story.
In addition
where like,
to
they're having to do something uncomfortable and then they overcome it, or something like that, right?
Also disregard any unsettling
like, they wouldn't do that. I don't think I've seen a game do that in years.
Everything.
You need to be very careful when you're handling those kinds of topics about consent and...
If this is not the case,
definitely.
you may be receiving this message in error.
Definitely.
Yeah. You need to... Because, like, very few studios and game developers can handle those kinds of topics correctly.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I? Is
the
that
film industry doesn't
Jenga?
handle it. So, I'd argue that the film industry doesn't handle it very well either, but they just love to put that in like every fucking thing they put out these days.
True. Okay, destroy the Jenga tower, got it.
However, if you chat, I don't think I've ever really liked a Hideo Kojima game.
I've never played a Hideo Kojima game, but I know that the people love them.
I'm probably gonna get shit for that, but I've never really found his games that really interesting, so they all just feel like they could have been movies.
You would not be able to turn a Hideo Kojima game into a movie. That
Stranding.
No, dude! Death Stranding is not movie material. If you saw Death Stranding in the theater, people would fucking boo the director. Like, that is not a fucking... That is not a movie material.
I just don't get the appeal of those games. I never have. Same with The Last of Us and shit. I never fucking got it.
Okay, The Last of Us is so much of a movie game that it literally got turned into a show, and people say that the show is better than the game. Because they don't have to play the game.
Last of Us pisses me off. Not because of, like, the reason most people hate it. For, like, oh, it's, like, all this, like, pandering bullshit. I don't give a shit about that, right? I only care that they've released 2 games in that series, and there's 5 total game releases. That's what I fucking care about. What are you fucking doing?
And then Neil Druckmann, the director of that series, says...
They've done a remake of the first game, a remaster of the first game, right? Remaster of the first game, and then they've done a fucking remaster of the second game.
And then Neil Druckmann says, yeah, I don't think I have much... I don't have any more games in me. Just those 2.
Fuck off, mate. Fuck off, mate. That shit pisses me off.
Hey, UbiFoss. Thank you for the $5. I'm enjoying it really much so far.
Like, once... I feel like remakes and remasters have become a plague on the industry lately. Like, actually.
What
Because you have games that aren't even fucking, like, 5 years old getting remakes and remasters.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Personally, as a... actually, as a person that loves Resident Evil... The
Yeah,
PS1
Resident Evil 4.
No, the PS1
was-
game got a remake only 5 years after the original released. This is fucking trippy, I love it.
Yeah, but Phil, what you gotta understand is technology was quickly advancing for consoles back then.
Yeah, it went from PS1 to the GameCube. They had like the
Exactly.
remake.
And graphical differences these days are very slight. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. For
But if you're-
example, remember like the Stanley Parable? Have you ever played the original Stanley Parable as a mod?
Yeah.
There was the Stanley Parable, the mod from Source, like for Source, and then the developer released the Stanley Parable, which is the full-ass game made in Unity, I think. And then there was the expanded edition that came out recently.
I'd like to read you my favorite
Because you know what gets me?
quote by me.
I feel like you should only
The
really
worst
be making
thing you can
remakes
do
for
is
games
focus on negativity.
that are quite old.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they haven't been like re-released like ever.
Mm-hmm.
Or like they've been on a console that's like gone.
Mhm.
Like you literally can't buy it unless it's like third-party sellers and like you know like digital storefront shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Or B, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's on like an old retro console, right? And the graphics do not fucking hold up whatsoever.
Spare you from the cage of death.
And you want to
pain
like
of
bring that
disease,
experience to new platforms because obviously
cruelty of
you're not going to be able to run
time,
old
cold
PC
shell
games
of
these days in
human
fucking
nature,
Windows 10, are
or the
you?
eventual loss of everything you've
Unless you
ever
do
held
some
dear.
bullshit. Same with like
Whatever you
console
do,
games.
Don't focus on that.
I personally don't think we should be remaking games that are already run on new gen consoles. There's no it's a waste. It's a waste of resources for a studio.
PSX says something. PSX something says it's Source. It's the Portal 2 engine. No, the original release of the Stanley Parable was in Source. The deluxe edition is in Unity. They even had an in-joke where, like, instead of going into Source games, they went into Unity games. So yeah, it's like the deluxe edition is definitely Unity.
Yeah, I can't wait for The Last of Us 2 remastered.
The only point about the only point about those games is that I do appreciate that the developers want them to be as accessible as possible for newer generations.
Phil, did you ever see the clip of Neil Druckmann on the red carpet, right?
Yes.
And he was dressed in his little fancy suit and there was 0 camera flashes when he walked up.
I did see that. That's kind of sad. But I do appreciate remasters when it comes to like actually giving people the experience, like an experience that they otherwise would be missing. Because, like, for example, the Crash Bandicoot remakes.
My problem is, right? These games, like The Last of Us and shit, isn't that old.
They're not.
It's like if you bought the fucking original PS4 release, I'm pretty sure there's already an upgrade to PS5 that works just fine.
Yep.
So why do you need to remake and re-release it twice?
The quiz says, I don't like Druckmann, but that was depressing. Because the dude is really obsessed with Hollywood, right?
He shouldn't be in game development.
Well, but he can't be in, like, movies and Hollywood studios because, like, that is a very, very, very small, like... Oh, God, what the hell?
That's funny. Very small, and then you made it really small.
That is, like, a very small collection of people that... It's like a fucking club. And
that's why so much dark shit goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, because like these people are like, where the fuck? How the fuck do I solve this? Oh no! I'm trying.
I'm supposed to.
Because like a special club of people. Hold on. I don't think so.
So The Last of Us can win more awards. Oh my god, that shit pissed so many people off. Do you remember that?
Which thing?
When Last of Us won like every fucking award at the Game Awards one year.
Yep. People said that every single game in there got robbed.
I'd say they're right, personally.
Oh!
Oh, you didn't even bounce up. What kind of bouncy castle is this?
It did bounce a little bit.
You know what's also become like a big problem in the industry lately? Especially for fucking Nintendo? Games leaking early online.
But I love the Red Bird on Twitter. I love him.
Honestly,
He's kind of fun.
You know what franchise deals with leaks like all the time?
Which one?
I'd argue it's either Pokemon or anything Rockstar works on.
Yep. They leaked an entire build of GTA 6.
Yeah, did you hear about the kid that, like, the dad was, like, actually working at Rockstar, and the kid just fucking, like, leaked the, like, game from his dad's work, like, computer at home?
Oh.
I don't know if he got fired, but that's fucking, like, that. Why would you do that to your dad?
That's mean.
What a clout-hungry little twat you are to fucking do that to your own dad.
What the fuck is happening here? Look at that
I have
object
no
culling.
idea.
Oh.
It's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, Pokemon gets so many leaks that people just start making them up.
How do I do this? Smash leaks were insane when Smash was like the thing.
Do you remember the fucking Grinch leak, dude?
I remember the Rayman leak that people were so sure of until the guy made a YouTube video about it.
Yeah.
How do I get to the other side here?
You think they'll ever make a new Smash game?
No.
Or do you think they'll just re-release Ultimate?
They will
and
re-release
characters
it. But even then, re-releasing Smash is like a legal nightmare because they have to get permission from everyone again.
I feel like it'd be easy to get Microsoft to agree to it, considering they're shutting down their own consoles.
Hold on, I think I can do it.
Right?
Microsoft feels that... I feel like Microsoft is not going to release a new console. Hold on.
Well, yeah, they aren't. They're pulling out.
Of the console business?
Yeah.
Is that confirmed? I thought that it was a rumor.
It's pretty much confirmed at this point.
I did it. Wait.
What happened to Xbox? They relied too much on Game Pass. That's what happened to Xbox.
And they didn't have any proper exclusives for their console.
Yeah, because they put everything on PC, right? So there was really no reason to get an Xbox.
I feel so small. I'm so small! Chad, help!
You know what it feels like? Though?
What?
The only ones who are really going to be left in the console race is just going to be fucking Nintendo, because they're going to refuse to put their shit on any kind of system that isn't their own.
It's gonna be a 90s all over again with like
Still, they're
Sega
going to be
and
more
Nintendo.
likely to release their own Nintendo PC than to ever come to the fucking Windows platform.
They will never release
You know
a Nintendo
that, right?
PC.
Imagine you try to use a Nintendo PC and look up like any kind of like cheating or hacking term, and it fucking flags you and bans your account.
It'll just be Nintendo again.
Emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving.
I think
the
I
system
fucked up super hard.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Absolutely not. I heard they banned user. That's completely different from Nintendo making their own fucking computer system.
If anything, they would be more
That's not how it would work.
incentivized.
They'd port their shit to PC, right?
If anything,
My
they would
theory
be more
for if-
incentivized to have their own closed ecosystem in the PC because of Yuzu.
My theory for fucking Nintendo coming
Portals.
to like, if they ever have to not make consoles and hardware anymore, they would definitely make their own fucking like digital platform PC, right? And the prices would never fucking go down on any
Yep.
of their first-party titles ever.
I've
It'd
never
all
seen-
be like the same as they released.
I've never seen a huge discount at any of Nintendo stores.
You would most likely be fucking paying like $60 for like Wii games.
Man, that's depressing.
I mean, they did that. They'd still do that, Phil.
Would you trust Nintendo to make a fucking PC?
No. Hardware-wise, I think that's a fucking pipe dream. Because they like to keep things like nice and efficient and like not too powerful, right?
Yeah. I
But
think
like
that
software-wise, I could see them in the future if they really like fuck up and consoles die off because people are just moving to like all these like PC handhelds these days, you know? Like those are really picking up.
like
right.
the Steam Deck.
Yeah, Steam Deck, Lenovo, whatever the fuck it's called. That's just picking up. And also computers are just becoming more affordable now because GPU prices are coming down. You know?
Because people are stopping using it for fucking Bitcoin.
Yeah, because I've realized I've not made any fucking money in
Out
the
of this
last
shit?
5 years of trying to get this shit. Why have I just wasted my money buying all these expensive parts? So
But you
they're
know that
selling them all.
Nvidia has a bigger stock price than fucking Amazon on the open market?
Yeah.
That shit is ridiculous, man.
I should have invested like 10 years ago or some shit. You'd be rolling in money now, wouldn't you?
You cannot fucking tell me that Nvidia is more valuable, objectively, than Amazon.
I mean, you gotta remember, Phil,
Hmm?
Nvidia chips power like a lot of shit these days.
Like what? Console, sure, PCs, I guess some specialized
They're in the
machines.
phone business.
Yeah, but Amazon is like the company for like deliveries and shit.
And where would Amazon get the chips for their products?
AMD?
AMD works with Nvidia. Some AMD products use Nvidia chips, Phil.
Fucking what was another name of the red thing?
All these companies are all in bed with each other, using each other's fucking tech.
Still though, Amazon is like way more like objectively important for people's lives and would be more valuable to sell as a company than fucking Nvidia.
Well, how would they access the Amazon website without fucking like technology and chipsets and shit?
Hold on. Am I able to get inside of this keyhole or...
You require a device to even use Amazon, Phil. And who makes those devices these days?
Not...
Nvidia.
But there's more. There's Intel. Intel is getting into the GPU business.
Yeah, but they're mostly just like CPUs. The most common chipsets for GPUs are Nvidia chips.
Fuck.
Amazon union busting? That's funny. They still piss in bottles, don't they?
Still pissing in bottles.
I feel bad for those guys. Jesus Christ, they don't deserve that shit.
American labor laws are fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, can I just go through this? Ah, shit. Help me. Piss pardon the piss pardon? What the fuck? I'd rather get a small portable laptop than a massive PC which I need to pay for extra screens. Now, for the common consumer, that is true, but as a streamer, I do need Nvidia and their products to be able to stream my games properly.
Chat. Laptops are great for small, lightweight shit.
Yes.
If you're buying a gaming laptop, you're a fucking idiot.
A lot of the market has been like, oh my god, buy this super amazing laptop that'll help you fucking play the newest games like God of War and fucking The Last of Us, but
let me just say something.
yes.
If you're buying a gaming laptop, like an expensive gaming laptop, you could easily get a mid-range PC if you build it yourself.
And then you can upgrade it in the future, unlike the laptop.
Gaming laptops are genuinely a fucking scam. Have fun, like, burning your knees when you try using it on the bed. Have fun with that.
Oh shit, I went backwards, I'm stupid. Gaming laptops are restrictive, you cannot upgrade them usually, and they're...
Chat, I also have a piece of advice. Stay away from any kind of Chromebook you can. Don't fucking use a Chromebook, ever.
I fuck this up so badly. I have fucked this up so badly. I am so small! Okay, maybe I can adjust myself. Chromebook,
I
hell
feel like
nah.
the funny thing about Chromebooks is you could have schools giving students Chromebooks, right? And most likely, the student will always give the Chromebook back at the end of the student year because no one fucking wants that shit. Because the amount of restrictions and shit
It is dirt cheap for schools to get Chromebooks for their students, and they barely fucking
Yeah,
work.
you know why, right?
They're barely fucking work.
Yeah, and it's also that Google wants people to use them because it comes installed with all their services, so they get all their data from them. That's why they're so cheap for schools and industry stuff, right? That's why. It's so they can use the fucking data of the students afterwards. That's why. Funny that, ain't it?
Funny that, ain't it?
No, there are some places. There are some places in education where you were literally given laptops.
I mean, better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck? I've been having trouble with this for a while.
Yeah, the main problem I have with laptops is just like battery degradation and like how hot they get. And they can also get very loud if you have a fucking gaming one that isn't fucking good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Laptops aren't built for games. They never have been.
It's so
What is that? What is that?
That's the doorway.
That's the door?
That's the door. Hold on. I need to make it bigger. You're overthinking it, Phil. I know. I just wanted to get the two doorways. Okay.
Man. These days, I just think it's more cost efficient if you want to play video games to just get like a mid-range PC.
Aren't you buying a PC?
Fucking... Yes, and it's like $2,000.
That's not mid-range. That's high-range.
Yeah, and you know why I need high-range, right?
Yeah. Like, that is not within the budget of most people here on the chat. Like, they probably, like... If you're looking for mid-range options, like, you would need to have, like, between, like, $700 and, like, $1,000 for, like, a decent PC. My folks think that PCs cost $100. They're
probably
fucking
do to them.
coping. No, Chromebooks cost, like, $50 to $100. But not, like, actual PCs.
4 yen.
Well done.
But yeah, chat, I'm planning to just not use, like, any of the parts of my current PC. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's probably going to go in my, like, cupboard for the next couple of years. I don't know. Maybe I'll just use some shit out of it.
You can't resell those parts because they are way too old, so they'll just crumble.
Yeah, no one's going to want them, right?
It'll just crumble.
Yeah, the only thing you could really do with this is temporarily give it to a friend to use if they don't have a computer, which I could do. But, like, even then I would not want them to fucking use this piece of shit.
It'll just, like, break down in a few, like, years. Yeah. I did it! That took a long time. Pick up the house? Shit. Hey, that's how you do it. I am so confused. My brain is hurting. Cat! Meeting for Cardboard Lovers Association. Oh. Oh. The game is definitely getting harder as we go along. Wait, how many days have I been asleep? Hopefully this guy's taking care of himself. El Gato.
Exit protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8. Error. Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Stand by for analysis.
I was delayed. What happened? You could grab the house at any time, I think. I think I fucked it up. You still there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just typing something.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions.
I have no idea what is even happening in this game anymore, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Hypothesis. Patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion.
Conclusion?
Impossible. Reformulating.
AI has no idea what I'm doing.
Improved
My word of
hypothesis.
advice to chat,
Patient
don't
requires
sit on a
additional
computer build for
Somnasculpt
8 years, because it will
Conclusion.
die.
Emergency exit protocol
I've been
cannot
on its last legs a couple times and I've been able to prolong its life only slightly.
Destroyed.
You want to do
Remember
that?
when I kept having blue screens
Instruction.
like daily?
Continue with Somnasculpt
Yes.
therapy
Sure.
indefinitely on an independent
It
basis
still
as all
occasionally happens, but it's
orientation
very,
resources
very
have been
rare now.
exhausted.
Like I haven't had
This
it happen in
concludes your
months.
standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
But like, I genuinely think this shit is failing. There you go.
I lived.
Is there an ending to this?
Definitely, it's not gonna go on forever. Is there a secret room over
That's why.
here?
That's why AI is so good, Phil, because it can make experiences go on forever and ever.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't you want that? Don't you want the slop?
Infinite slop.
Infinite slop. 3 a.m.
I was dreaming of slop.
Why are you sleeping in like? That's got to be the most depressed room I've ever seen.
When will we meet the unknown, Phil? Wait, can I... Do I need to do something? Wait, no, 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 no!
Are you being like too slow?
Okay, this might be the end. Whoa! Do I jump? Going down! This is fucking cool. Don't do that to me, no. Do a flip, idiot. Okay, now my brain is breaking. Reminds me of Layers of Fear, actually. Except not a horror game. I think you slept on the wrong side of the bed. Ayy. Am I just permanently stuck? Cloud, Phil. The fuck you mean cloud? Oh, cloud! Ah!
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
The music is really cool, though. Oh my god, it was him all along. It was the red peon. Oh. Oh. This must have been a nightmare to program. Jesus fucking Christ. I know that there's an exit right there, but I kind of want to see where this room leads to. Oh. 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 Huh?
What is that?
I don't know, but I got it. I think.
I'm feeling tripped out, man. This shit's weird.
Ate those edibles. Easter egg.
Edibles.
Ah.
Also, I've finally gotten better, by the way. I feel actually good today. Like, the past week or so, I've just been too fucking sick to really sit down and, like, work and do anything, you know?
Do you are you on any painkillers at the moment?
No, I just had a really bad cold.
Fuck.
Of course.
So now I can get back to working on that commission I was doing, which is fun.
Hell yeah.
I've started blocking out the next thing that I was doing, like a day or so ago.
Can I get
Before I talk to the guy again, I really want to get some good progress done, you know?
Yeah.
Otherwise.
I think the thing I want to do now is experiment with, like... So, one of the props that needs to be there is, like, hanging stars, right?
Yes.
And to do that, I think what I'm going to do is for each individual star on the chain, it will be like a plane, right?
Okay.
I'll wait for the sequence to finish.
Yeah, I think this is the final. I think this is the final sequence. Let's fucking go. I feel like I'm escaping the dream. Yes.
Okay.
Ah!
I'm really moved.
Yeah, this is the escape sequence from Portal. You're trying to escape the
Portal
dream.
On the channel?
I have not.
Oh, you know, it'd be really cool for like a little charity thing. Maybe you could do in the future.
Source games.
You could try and speedrun the Source games by just only watching people do the speedruns.
I have wanted to actually like speedrun a game on the channel. I've been asking like if like people like David Barron if like they'd be like willing to teach me speedruns. I think that would be cool, right? What is happening? Right.
Because I know if you can nail Portal speedrunning down, it looks really impressive.
Perception is not reality. Wait. Left? No. Right. What? Right? What?
Wait.
Okay, right. Fuck. Right. Fuck!
Oh yeah, Phil, you know what you said you'd do ages ago but never did?
Yes?
You said you'd stream Team Fortress 2. What happened to that, Phil?
Yeah, I need to do that. The path you look gets blocked. Blocked, idiot!
You know what would be cool for that?
Yes?
If we could play with viewers.
That would be a nightmare.
Because I know there's a way you can rent out a server. I know there is. There's server hosters out there.
Specifically for TF2?
Yeah, they still do them. I could probably find one for you, and then we could try and set one up.
That would be cool, actually. 100-man server?
Because if it's with viewers, you won't... No, not 100-man. I just mean the regular 12v12, you know?
That would be cool. That would be cool to play with the viewers of the channel. It's free, after all.
Yeah. Because if I kind of feel like, right, it's less risky than just joining a fucking casual lobby.
Yeah, but we need to start like...
And you could probably also get like a stabler connection too if you get like a decent server.
Something...
So realistically, you'd only be paying for it like for one like stream day, right?
Smiley face. Only
You know
for
what I mean?
like, yeah, a day.
Like,
nothing else.
Like you're not going to keep the server, right? It'd just be like...
Unless people really like it.
Yeah, but would you really be paying for a TF2 server when you barely even play the game with me anyway?
Probably not.
Exactly. I feel like people would only play on it if you're playing on it, you know?
You must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
I also think you can put passwords on servers too when you're trying to connect to them, so that would help, right?
Yeah, we will definitely do that for a stream, so that random people don't join the server.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, actually. Like, Team Fortress 2 with members, no bots allowed.
Yeah.
Ah!
Man, so I was playing... I told you about this earlier, right? With the fucking server that we're on with these guys?
Yeah.
In YouTubes. I just got killed and lost everything. That was fun.
No. Killed by
I never
what?
understood why people... That dumb, like, cat girl thing.
Oh, yeah, right, you told me about the mod.
I've never understood why people like creating these, like, mobs in Minecraft that are just, haha, funny, you encounter them, you hit them, and then you just die. That's so cool. Why didn't I think of that, you know?
I am fucking tripped out right now. You mean like the horror one? Oh, hold on. I think I'm at the end.
Yeah.
Oh!
There we go.
This is fucking cool. Infinite maze of doors.
Good food. There's food.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Yes. Oh! How the fuck do they do that? Well, I kind of ruined the illusion of that a little bit. Oh. Okay, we're finally outside. I guess not. Wait. No. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. Seems to be projected from your own view. I guess it would have to be a screenshot, and then you have to mask the thing that you don't want to include in the screenshot? How the fuck do they do that in real time, though? Oh shit. Do we have a choice on hitting the alarm button here or not? Probably not. Oh! I would kill to see this game's code. Oh! Are we actually awake?
This is highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework.
The what?
Patients do not have access to this dream.
What?
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
Can I use all of these or just... Okay, just that. Oh! How... Can I make it smaller? Ooh, I'm literally inside of it. That's why it's like moving around weirdly. How about now? I like the song. Knives? Where else do I go? This sounds like some Portal radio music. Agreed. What if I take this with me? Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's fucking cool. How do I get out of here, though? There's like a door behind here. How small can I possibly go?
Why don't you try and find out?
I am afraid. I'm actually afraid of, like, going all the way here.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Paradox protocol. Oh. Oh!
These paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. These paradox overload.
Reality's collapsing!
It looks kind of cool though, right?
It's super cool. Trippy.
Activating Discord light mode.
My eyes! Not an exit. Where the fuck am I? Oh! This is definitely some anti-chamber shit. If you like this, you should play anti-chamber.
I still don't know what that is.
It's
I'll have to
basically
look it up.
this, but for an entire game. Hey,
Hello.
Pierce!
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself
it a
in a
good
place
dream?
where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. Whitespace.
Oh. Some Omori bullshit. Welcome to Whitespace. Mori going ham on this. I am not used to the screen being this bright. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is actual rain. This is not a rain box that most developers use for rain in their games. It's a real rain. Cool.
You mean it's particles?
Yeah, actual particles.
Neat.
You know what a rain box is, right?
Yes. That's the thing that like follows the player around, right?
Usually it's used in open world games, but I can see that being such a small space that they didn't use it in the game.
Yeah.
And for those that do not know, if you play any open world games and there's rain, usually that rain is created by a rain box that follows the player, so you only see the rain that developer wants you to see like a few meters like away from you.
It makes sense, right? Because you're not going to see like tiny ass raindrops like
From the
far
distance?
away, are you?
No.
Yeah.
And also it would be extremely costly to generate rain all over an open world game.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh! This is trippy. Oh, I guess this is like Pierce's area, I guess. The story of this game is either non-existent or too cryptic for me to understand. I can grab that.
Artsy games aren't typically my thing, you know?
I do like the visuals, though.
But in Whitespace, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
Carrying this box around with me.
Friendship box?
Friendship box. Huge friendship box. Explore the mountain for a storage container. You will find another secret room there. You mean this? Oh! I fucked that up.
Did you just die?
No, I did not explore it the way I was supposed to.
Oh.
Ah! Sorry, Bosswa. Couldn't get it in time. Oh. Welcome to the void, Phil. The void. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. No longer in the void. Oh, there's another repeating pattern. How do I fix this? We're in Matpat's heaven with this music. You think that Matpat dreams of this?
Nothingness.
Toes all around him. He has to count them all.
Count the toes.
Matpat's wide-toed void. Oh. Toad void? I mean, toe void. Matpat's Whitespace.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from.
Well, shit.
But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
I don't know. Pretty cool, though. This guy's coping with the fact that we're stuck here. Oh. Wait, so I can't use this? Maybe I can tip it over? Do I always fall in this thing?
Maybe?
Oh. Maybe I can use it as a bridge. Yes. Yes! Bridge time. Is this the intended solution? I'm not sure. Oh, okay, sure then. Am I supposed to do this? I don't know. This is a way to do it. What? Of course. This is what chess is all about.
You ever played? Yeah, you used to play chess against me, right?
Yeah. I like chess.
You'd always lose though.
Yeah, because I'm not good at chess, but I still like chess. New solution just discovered! Yay!
Chat doesn't know this, so I'm actually quite decent at chess.
You're rocket chess.
Huh?
You're rocket chess.
Yeah.
I did it! I'm a chess grandmaster. CEO of chess.
CEO.
Almost there. Does that work? Can I jump that?
Maybe.
I definitely can jump that. Bigger. Oh, I think I can do it.
Alright, go for it. Do it.
Ah, no. Does this reset me? Oh, actually, it doesn't reset me. Oh, shit.
Interesting.
Where am I supposed to go, then? Almost cheese the level again. Am I not supposed to do this?
Maybe there's some secret technique you haven't found yet, I don't know.
Well, I went through it. Was I supposed to go through that? Yes. Oh, cheesed! I get it. Cheesed.
Cheesed to meet you.
I love cheese to meet you. Surely, if I fall down all the way down... Fucking warning for people with epilepsy, Jesus Christ.
That's gonna look great on YouTube's compression, isn't it?
That's gonna be amazing. Pretty trippy. Oh! 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 It's a fucking alarm clock.
It was all a dream.
It literally is, yes. Oh! The cube! Eh? Is this real?
It's real.
Ah! Back here?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to.
Oh.
You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for.
Oh, the bouncy castle.
When's the last time you went on a bouncy castle?
When I was 6.
Really?
I punched a kid and he fell, like, through the slide of the bouncy castle.
Your life will always be a struggle.
Damn, that's mean,
you
man.
will always have problems.
Maybe you did that while you were 16.
He was cutting the line.
You have the chance to see things differently.
Or maybe you did that at 16 years old.
I
Why were you
said
punching
6.
Obstacles that seemed impossible
Nah.
at first, you thought outside the
He was trying to cut the line, so I fucking punched him in the face and he fell down.
every angle. You understood them for what they really were.
Can't believe you do that to just a kid.
Because
He
you
was just a
kept
kid.
moving forward, no
I was
matter
literally
how far off
6.
the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
Yay! Ooh.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that
I don't want to
this
go.
was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wait up.
Oh!
That was pretty good.
Superliminal. Phisnom, cool fun fact. This game actually has a secret ending that is a reference to the Easter egg in Silent Hill 2. Shit, with the dog? I'd love to see that. What a beautiful game. But yeah, when I was a kid, I was going up, like, on a line to get, like, on top of a bouncy castle to slide all the way down. And there was a kid in front cutting the line. So, like, I just punched him in the face and he fell all the way down from the bouncy castle. I think he just started crying and, like, asked his mother to, like, go help. And I just ran away from him. Somewhere else on the park. Because, like, we were on a park. So, like, I just ran away and the kid could never see who I was. So I just, like, fucking hid away. Because fuck that kid. That was a cool small game, though. Phil hated minors ever since he was born. I'm now picturing Phisnom just sucker punching a kid. No, baby Phisnom. Baby Phisnom when, like, they were, like, 6. I still imagine you punching kids at 16 years old. Nah, man, that's way too... When you're 16, you're way too big to go punch children around. Thank you for the $5, though. Actually, Kako.
Yeah?
Have you ever been in a physical confrontation with a child before?
Wait, what? When I was younger?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was probably about 5 or 6. I don't know.
How'd it go? Did you win?
Maybe? Yeah, probably, yeah.
I haven't had much fights when I had a lot of fights when I was in middle school, but after, like, high school, I kind of cut that shit out. I think that the last thing I do, the only thing I do now is that when I'm, like, in, like, subways or metro stations, yeah, this was made in Unity. Like, when I'm in subways or metro stations and there's like a baby, like, crying in a stroller, I just kind of look at the baby funny and they stop crying. That's the most I do to the babies now that I'm an adult, because you can't actually physically assault a child when you're an adult. But you know those babies that, like, cry when you're, like, in the bus or subway and they get really fucking annoying? I just look at them like, and then they stop crying.
Are you saying you threaten babies?
I did not threaten them. I just look at them really funny and they stop crying.
You're threatening babies by looking at them?
There's no threat. I just look at them. If they found it threatening, they would cry more. You can't legally punch them. Alright. I think that's enough for today. Man, I'm still thinking about Matpat's retirement, though. Hopefully he finds happiness in whatever he wants to do next. Because he wants to continue creating. So, I'm actually gonna look forward to whatever he does next in the future. I think he wants to make a game, he wants to work on some scripts for actual professional studios. And obviously I'll still support, like, the theory channels, and I'll see if, like, I'm interested in what the team has to offer. Man, But it'll still never be the same without Matpat, like, hosting those channels. Best of luck to Matpat. Damn, I missed the whole stream? Yeah, pretty much. Phil, renowned baby threatener. That sounds like a badass title for like an MMORPG. Phil, the baby threatener. Did you see the other endings for Matpat's last video? Yup, we saw all 6.
Yeah, we watched it. Go back in the stream.
Unless there's like a secret 7th video, but I'm pretty sure there isn't. Anyways, I'll timestamp the streams in case you're interested on when we react to Matpat leaving. And this game was pretty cool too. I didn't really understand the story. I think it was some kind of like metaphor about moving on and like seeing problems from a different perspective. Like maybe your issues are not as big as you think they are. Maybe you can find some way to look at them from a way that will benefit you or something like that. But aside from that, I didn't really have any characters or like any story to like keep me invested. The puzzles were pretty cool though. Yeah. That's about it, I think. It's all about perspective. Yeah.
I thought the songs were quite nice.
I had a fun time just talking to you while I was just checking checking these puzzles out.
Yeah.
Sir Pello commented on Matpat's last video. Yeah, I saw.
We read.
It was awesome. Alright, I think it's time to end this. Thank you everybody for coming to the stream. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for Undertale Yellow AI. That's going to be a long one. No, I'm going to be playing Sybil's version of Undertale Yellow, which translates...
Yeah, but haven't you played that like 5 times already?
No, I have not. I've only streamed Undertale Yellow once.
Ah.
I've only done it once.
Sorry, all those games kind of blend together to me.
It's alright, buddy. I understand. They can call in for the 10 months.
50 different ones, and they're all called fucking Undertale this and Undertale that. I don't get it.
And they're all good!
I don't get it, man. There's so much the same shit.
Alright, I'll see everybody later. I will actually genuinely think about the Team Fortress 2 server idea. So that we can all play and, like, we can all play.
I'll wipe the floor.
I will fucking kick your teeth in. I know how to play a
You're usually my pocket medic. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because I want you to have a fun time when we're playing. But if we go versus, I'll kick your shit in, buddy.
Yeah, right.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Your turn of kicking my shit in is going to spy with the cloak and dagger and just waiting until I come around the corner and
because I'm a prick.
You're a dickhead is what you are.
Alright, I'll see everybody tomorrow for Undertale Yellow AI. And thank you for hanging out with me. Alright.
No problem.
Time to end this. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.